Oh! Look who it is, everybody, in the chat. It's that time. You guys ready? On 3, 2, 1. Throw that love train, everybody. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's throw that love train for Big JP. Now, Big JP, we didn't give you enough love last night. I apologize. We've been waiting for you all this time since the beginning of the stream, though I did start a little bit late. We've been waiting for you to show you some love. I was out of it. We didn't give you an epic love train. We didn't give you the mega love train for that donation. And you know me. If we don't feel like we dished out enough love, we're going to dish out some more. We're going to show some more in the chat right now, everybody. Now, if you've never been on the love train, you need to throw some hearts in there. You need to throw some doggies, some Doritos, whatever you want. Your favorite emotes. Throw them in the chat right now and throw them at Big JP because we're getting on the love train. And we love to dish it out. We love to get on that love train and give out that love to people who keep the stream going. Big JP donated at the very end of the stream yesterday, and I was spent. I was literally 2 minutes away from falling over. But we need to show him some love. We didn't forget about you, buddy. Come on, everybody. Get on that train. Get on that train right now. Throw that love in that chat. It's the only time it's okay to spam my chat. Go for it. And you know what you do when you show some love? You throw some more love in there. Keep throwing it in there. Blow it up. Show that Big JP some love. Because we didn't give him his proper love. I mean, we gave him some love. But now we need to give him some more love. Throw it up. Throw it up in the chat. Well, that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, that's going to be a clip for sure. Somebody's clipping that right now. Chewy is not in the stream, so he's not clipping that. So yeah, throw it in the chat, everybody. Throw those hearts in the chat. Throw that love in the chat. That was funny. All right. Yes, the signatures are awesome, Dark Dragon. Thank you also, by the way, for letting me know that's where it was. Oh, awesome, Dark Angel. 3 of the 5 items has been dispatched. I will check that P.O. box. They will notify me when it arrives. Good to see you in chat. Dark Dragon said Big JP is here. Ha ha ha. Because we were waiting for you, bro. We've been waiting for you to show you that love. Show you that love for that awesome donation last night, buddy. Thank you so much. Of course, Hyperthyroid also donated last night and a whole bunch of other awesome people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that love. But we're showing Big JP some love here because he needed a little bit of extra love. A little bit of extra love up in here. I love doing the love train. So fun. I never get tired of it. So awesome. Oh, we got a quest. We're just chilling, by the way. I'm just chilling out tonight. Probably won't take a break. We're probably just going to go for about another 45 minutes here and just call it a chill stream. Sometimes I chill stream. Most of the time I'm all animated and I'm all up and we're giving giveaways or we're doing contests and we're doing all sorts of interactive things. But I've been going for practically like a year and a half straight to get to the point I was yesterday. And be careful what you wish for. I mean, it's a wonderful thing. It really, truly is. An amazing thing that I'm at that point that I could give back to you guys. That was my big dream. Thought bubble. Visualize a thought bubble here. One day, I'm going to be able to do all of these things. One day, I'll get over 5,000 followers. One day, I'll be able to pay it forward to my people who came in, got me there. One day, I'll be able to pay it forward to other people and make them get that moment that I got when I first got rated. You know when that day is? Today and yesterday and all month long. That's when that day is. That's when that day is. That's right now. This is the time. We've done it. We've rocked those goals. Now, we aren't done with our goals. We still got plenty of goals to go. And again, my goal was 3 to 5 years for it to take. Right? A long time, but because of you guys and a whole lot of other awesome peeps. Boom. Got it in about a year and a half. Got to where I am. Now, I'm just at the beginning. Just at the start line. But at least I got close to that, going over those hills, getting to the start line, right? Now, my start line doesn't really start, I don't think, until I get that partnership. That's when I get to the starting line. Now, I'm still just working myself to the starting line at this point. And I'll keep working at it. Keep working toward that starting line. When I get to that starting line, boom, we are going to blow it up. You think the stream is crazy now. It's not crazy tonight. Tonight's pretty chill. Normally, we're not as chill as this. But we will really blow it up. If I got partnered, oh my gosh. We would blow it up in here. We would blow it up in here like anything. We would have such a mega party. I don't know. I'd probably have to stream every single day. Every single day as much as I could. That's what we would do. We would go crazy up in here. We would go crazy up in here. Boom! Take that, sucker! Speaking of going crazy. Going crazy on these peeps. Well, there you go, Big JP. How about that for a great welcome? Drowning in love. Actually, we coined a new term. Crazy did. Overburdened with love. That was me on Christmas Eve, by the way. I was absolutely and unequivocally crushed in such a way by being overburdened with love. I was just a train wreck. An absolute train wreck on Christmas Eve. So much love in the chat. So much drama going on behind the scenes. You here to stock the shelves or get yourself killed? Do I have an option? Stock shelves, get myself killed, maybe a little bit of both. Gotta press that one. A little bit of both, baby. Maybe a little bit of both. That's from Guardians of the Galaxy. It's one of my favorite lines. Do some good, do some bad, a little bit of both. I think we can arrange that. Zap him. Hope he's got enough stem packs. He might. Get him, PhD. Get him, doggy. Blast him. Well, how about that for an awesome welcome to the stream? How about that, Big JP? Thanks for that love, buddy. Thanks to... Oh, yeah, we doing that. Laters. I love the tongue. Oh, that's awesome. I think we might got it. We're going to need another critical, though, if we're going to be able to kill that other girl, I think. Where you going, doggy? Doing the doggy moonwalk. I think we got this. We'll see how much damage she takes. Oh, yeah, we got this. We got this, no problem. No problemo. Yeah, that doggy's upset. Get him, doggy. Boom! Take that. How you like that action? How you like that action? Super Duper Mart. I want to go to the Super Duper Mart in Fallout 4. I want to be at the Super Duper Mart right now. I don't think we've even done the Super... Have we even done this? I don't think we have. In that melee playthrough that I was working at, we haven't done the Super Duper Mart yet. All the ghouls in there. That's scary, by the way. Melee mode is tough in the new survival mode. I was dying left and right. I'm going to have to make it where my death counter can go past 100. It can only go to 99, by the way. It can only go to 99 right now. I'm going to have to make it go up to 999 because it's getting croaked. When's the PC getting there, kids? Well, Dark Angel just told me that 3 out of 5 went out. So I'm going to have 3 of those 5 pieces here. And I have my keyboard and mouse down here, thanks to Mayor Dave. Right down there. And my other stuff, I think, might be over the P.O. box. So I might go over there and pick her up when I get that notice. But another thing, I should not drive when I'm super dizzy. I can only drive short distances to be safe. I don't like to drive long distances. If I do have to drive long distances, it is really difficult for me to do that. Because the further I drive, the more dizzy I get. It has to be something that's really, really the only option is for me to drive that far. And I've done that before, which is not good, by the way. It is not good. I've driven like really far to doctors. Well, really far to me anyway, like 10, 15 miles is far to me with somebody who has dizziness. I've driven to these doctors really far away, and then I tell them it is not good for me to be driving this far. If you guys could make it where my wife can drive me or I can get somebody else to drive me, on a better day, that would be better. But they're like, oh, you got to show up on this day at this time. And then I'm like, I have no other option but to drive myself there. So that's what I did. And then, those doctors were useless. A little despicable, too, by the way, those doctors. Some of them are like, oh, we're going to help you. Oh, we're going to do our best. We're gonna get this solved. And then Nope. Useless. Wasted my time. Wasted my time and risked my life to go see those doctors, and they were useless. Useless doctors. And I'm thinking, oh, they're going to help me. Oh, these doctors are going to be amazing. Be careful which doctors you choose. And these were also chosen by my insurance company, by the way. These doctors. Those doctors were, I'm going to say, marginally despicable. Maybe a lot despicable. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you who they are. But they were pretty much wasting my time. I go through all this time and effort. I go through all of that. Try to make it there. Try not to die on the way there. I get there. They waste my time. I leave. That was pretty much how it went. Pretty much how it went. So, yeah, I could have been doing anything other than talking to them. I could have been laying in bed, which would have been more effective for my condition than talking to them. So watch out who you choose. Don't let your insurance company choose if you can get away with it. Go to doctors who actually are doctors. You know, not just on paper. Find doctors who are not just doctors on paper, but who are actually people who try to help people. Right? Like real doctors, as I like to call them. All right. Speaking of awesome stuff, we got Bottle and Cappy coming in. We're going to get them. No problem, kids, says Dark Dragon. Yes. So Kismet not driving to TwitchCon. He can navigate. Yeah, that's why we got to rent a party bus. We're going to have a driver. We're going to have a driver. I think between me, Banlish, and Bearded Guys Gaming, and a whole bunch of other people like Pokey and Naomi and everybody else. Those are the only ones I mentioned. I feel kind of bad sometimes. I don't mention all the other people. I don't know. Those are the only ones that come to mind. I'm sorry, everybody else. I'm sorry, everybody else, if I don't remember your names and I don't put it out there. I'm sorry. My brain, my brain didn't work that great. There we go. So, yes, we will rent a party bus. We will just party bus over there. Or we'll just meet everybody there. We'll just, arrive, get a massive crowd of awesome peeps together, and we'll go take over that TwitchCon. We'll go take that sucker over. We'll see how it goes, though. They are going to announce when the next TwitchCon is. I suggest, if you've never been, definitely to go. Definitely to go. The single greatest, especially if you're a streamer, by the way. If you're a streamer, awesome. Or if you're just a person who watches on Twitch, also awesome. You can meet some of your favorite streamers there. And you can meet me, too. You can meet me, too. I'll be walking around. I'll probably have my Overburden with Kizcaps t-shirt on with a Kismet Army thing on the back. Or whatever awesome t-shirt I might come up with before then. But you'll see I'll have Kismet on, so you can find me. That's usually why I'm wearing my stuff, by the way. People are like, why are you wearing your own stuff, man? That's so self-promotional. Why am I promoting Nike? What am I going to get out of promoting Nike? Nothing, right? It doesn't make it easy. If I'm wearing a Nike shirt walking around, it doesn't make it easy for my people to find me. So I can give them some Kizcaps, so they get real-life Kizcaps, and then can take those real-life Kizcaps and then take a Twitter picture and get Kizcaps here in the stream. Which is what it's all about, is that kind of fun, where's Kismet kind of thing, where's Waldo, where's Kismet, find Kismet, get myself some sweet loot, because that's what I think. I'm sorry, that's the way I think as a person. I don't think, I'm going to TwitchCon, what kind of swag am I going to get at TwitchCon? I don't think that way. It just doesn't, it's just not how I think. I think, I'm going to TwitchCon, what kind of cool stuff could I do for my followers that's unique to me? And I could give out to them so they get the swag. So you guys get the swag because you're at TwitchCon, right? And you're there to see all your favorite streamers. And, there was a few people there who wanted to say hello to me. And they're like, Kismet, oh, great to meet you, bro, and whatever, right? So I gave them some Kizcaps. These things right here. Gave them this. Gave them a necklace, right? They asked for the necklace. They got 5,000 Kizcaps here in the stream. That's a lot. To get all these giveaways that we just gave away, right? Hundreds of giveaways. That's just the way I think. I'm sorry. Oh, but I missed Bottle Cap and Cappy in the thing. That's just the way I think. I think that way. And I'm just surprised that more people don't think of that. There was a couple people that were thinking that way there, though. You can see it on that little Twitch app, by the way. I put in there my Kizcaps and all the stuff. I say, you find me, I'll give you a whole bunch of rewards on my stream and all of that stuff, right? And there was a couple other people, hey, find me and I'll give you some candy, I'll give you some stuff, right? But I thought it was great to tie it into the stream and tie it into you guys getting rewards. And again, I knew already, by the way, when I was going to TwitchCon, that was my big goal, to give back to the stream. To give back to the stream so you guys make all these Kizcaps, and then eventually we do a giveaway. That was my big goal from the very beginning. So There you go. Speaking of awesome people with a ton of Kiz caps, Big JP rocking the 10K. Look at that. Hi, Kismet, the world's most confident streamer. Oh, well, I'm not that confident. I just dish it out. I just dish out the truth as I see it. Now, am I always right? Absolutely not. Am I, like, the greatest streamer of all time? Not yet, but I'd love to be. Every day. Working at it. Am I the most confident person in the world? I say I'm a lot more confident than I was when I was young. I was a chicken. I was like, buck, buck, buck. Beautiful girl. Nobody's asked her out to the dance. Get over there, Kismet. I go back to myself and I say, get up and go ask that girl out, you freak. Get over there. I was very introverted. Can you believe it? I was introverted when I was young. Still have to fight that introverted. Any of you like that? That, like, were introverted and then, like, eventually got over it? I was like that when I was young. Very quiet. I'm still that way sometimes. I'll go into that mode. Any of you like that? That, you know, you're extroverted now and you chat with people and you have no problem talking with people now, but you'll go back in that mode where you just kind of sit and just watch people and listen to them, right? Chat and interact and watching people walk by. You might go to the mall, watch people walking back and forth, right? Any of you like that? Let me know in the chat. Who here is like, who broke out of their introvertedness? Who broke out of it? It took me a while to break out of it. Now if I got buddies who are still single, I'm like, dude, you're such a chicken. Let me go up there and get her number for you. I'll be like, hi, I want to get your number from my friend because he's a chicken. He's a good guy, though. He's a good guy. You should go out with him. I don't need the number. I don't care if she says no to me. I'm not looking for a number, right? Total freedom. Total freedom when you're not looking for somebody's number. Sweet Man said, I did. Big JP with a hand raise. Yep. Got to fight that. Got to fight it. Because you're awesome. You're awesome, and you, people should discover how awesome you are. And they can do that if you walk right up to them and say, hi. Again, I've said this before on the stream for you guys. Ladies are much smarter than us, so they don't need this advice. Sorry, guys. It's true. But, of course, ladies, ask that guy out. Go for it. But, for guys, don't be so chicken. Level up your skills. Level up your asking people out skills. Go over to that girl that you really like. Don't obsess. Don't be disrespectful. Go over to her. You know her name. Hopefully. Don't know her name? Ask her name. That's even better. That's a great way to start a conversation. Don't use lines. Don't use whatever. There was some show that the guy used like all these lines and stuff to manipulate people and ladies and all of that stuff. I forget what the name of that show is. But I saw that show and I'm like, great way to have a superficial relationship with somebody. Just like manipulate them. That's the worst thing to do. Go up there. Be you. Even if you feel uncomfortable. That's life. Go up there and say, hi, so-and-so. Whatever her name is. Hi, Susan. Whatever it is. Would you like to go to the movies on Friday? She says no. You just leveled up. You just leveled up your skills. You just now asked somebody out. They said no. It's going to hurt. Not going to lie. That stuff hurts, man. It hurts bad. It's going to hurt, but you just leveled up. Sometimes when you're playing games, it hurts to die in your game, right? It hurts to, you know, everything come crashing down. You get upset. Oh my gosh, it blew up. I can't believe I was playing H1Z1 and I just barely touched this rock and then my car blew up, right? You're going to have that same feeling when you ask somebody out and they say no. But you might say yes. And there you go. You might have found the one. She might be the one, right? You never know. Believe me, I was the same way. I asked my wife out. I was a nervous wreck. Nervous wreck. I said, hey, you want to go out for Valentine's Day? She said, okay. Now, had I not asked her, I don't know where I'd be now. I'd be the still selfish, self-centered guy I was when I was young. Right? Money and things. Money and things is all I ever wanted. Money, graphic design. Money, graphic design. Those are my goals in my life. Those are useless goals. They are useless. Acquiring money is not your end goal. What are you going to do with the money? Those are usually your end goals, right? And a lot of people, you know, don't have any money. Of course, you need money to survive and live and all those things. You want to get all these cars and houses and all of those things. I've had those things. They're nice. But not if you step on people. Not if you are, a terrible person at the end. I've known lots of people, super rich, millionaires, miserable. Incredibly miserable. You know why? Because they gave up all the stuff that was tangible that they really wanted that they really wanted to get with that money. But instead of getting those things, they now have the money. But they don't have the things that they really wanted to do with the money. The people. The people are the most important. Always put people above all other things, especially your spouse. But that's just my advice. It's up to you. They're your choices. You go for it. It's all on you. No problem, kids. Again, we do a lot of real talking up in here. Sorry, everybody. I get on my podium sometimes. Real talk. Real talk sometime. There we go. Yes, I can navigate. Kismet Navigator. I'm actually a really great navigator. I'm really great at remembering that stuff. I love maps. I'm a big fan of maps. And by the way, I'm going to take that gaming compy, the gaming compy, Kismet, the world's most confident streamer, and put that in my nice things that people say to make me laugh when I read it. Because nobody is truly 100% confident, I don't think. And if they do, they're just masking that inside, they're still that little kid that didn't know how to walk at some point in their life. Didn't know how to change themselves or go to the bathroom or ride their bike. We all start the same place. Every person who's ever lived, right? All start the same place. Didn't know how to walk. Didn't know how to do anything. Took me a long time to realize. I think it was in my late 20s before I realized, you know what? Everybody in the world at some point was a child, was a baby. They survived because of somebody else, right? We would not exist if somebody else did not help us survive. Because when you're a baby, you're screwed, right? Nobody there to help you. You're screwed. So somebody helped you survive. That's why you're here today, watching this stream, chilling out, getting in the real talk here. Getting in the real talk. There we go. Kids just hooking up his friends with dates. There you go. Hi, Susan. How you doing? How you doing? There you go. Gotta have that swagger, right? How you doing? That's what I tell him. I said, I'll go up there and ask him. I'll ask him. I don't care. My wife knows I'm not going to go out with anybody else. Ain't nobody looking to go out with me anyway. I'm an old guy. You know, some of my friends are much younger, right? I'm not looking for the 20-year-old girl. I'm not looking for anybody else. I'm where I am. I don't need anybody else. My wife, she's the only one. There's her and there's everybody else. That's the way my world exists in, right? That's the way I roll. But again, don't be, if I go back and tell myself, yo, again, what about you guys? You go back and tell yourself one thing. You go back in time. This is a great time to do this around Christmas time and New Year's time, right? What's that other movie where they blow the horn at midnight? I forget what it is. I think that was It's a Wonderful Life. But there's another one that's like that where you, if you go back and change something, right? What would it be? Now, don't be too personal, if you know what I mean. Don't give away your personal information. But if you go back and change something and tell yourself something, give yourself some confidence maybe way back when, what would it be? In my case, I would go back and stop being such a chicken. Ask them girls out. But then again, if I had, maybe my whole path would have been different, right? Maybe your whole destiny might have shifted, right? All up to you. All up to you. Gotta have that swagger. Exactly. Ladies don't like it when you're unconfident. They don't like it. Sometimes they think it's cute. For my wife, she thought it was cute. It was also the fact that I didn't have any shoes when I first went out with my wife. And you're like, you didn't have any shoes, Kismet? What the heck? Who goes out with somebody with no shoes? Well, here's the quick story. I was coming from work, and I drove 50 miles, by the way. 50 miles up to L.A., where my friends were. My good friend. And he had met this girl. My wife now. Been together 25 years. His girlfriend met this girl on there, and then we're going to go to the movies. Now, he doesn't have a car because he's going to college. He doesn't have any money, right? His parents are helping him go to college. Drove up there, drove him and his girlfriend, and met her. It was that moment, man. Saw her standing on the side there. Shared her popcorn with me. It was on, man. It was on. That was it. She was the one. And I can't explain it to you, bro. I can't tell you how tangible that is. And I wouldn't believe it if you told me before that moment that at some point you're going to know it. It's going to be like this. Just like that. You're going to know it. You're going to know that person's the one. Now, the tough part is if they think you're the one. That's the tough part. And don't become so obsessed that you can't move on. It doesn't always work out. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm not going to make it into a commercial. I'm not going to say everything works out perfectly. Like in sitcoms and all of that other stuff they do. They don't. It doesn't work out perfectly. There's not a happy ending in every situation, right? But if you can move on, if they hurt you bad, I've had a few of them. I have a lot of crazy girlfriends before then, by the way. Nuts. Awesome. Amazing. Crazy. But crazy. And I should have asked that one girl out. I don't know what was wrong with me. What was wrong with me that I couldn't find enough time to help that girl? I'm still obsessed with it. Look at this. This is literally like 30 years later. 30 years later, and I'm still obsessed with it. That, one, I did not ask that girl out because I think she was totally sweet on me. And two, of course, I was young. Who knows what the real story was? Maybe she just wanted help with piano. Who knows? You guys don't really know. Sometimes when girls are talking to you, by the way, that doesn't mean they like you. That means they're just talking to you. Another little heads up. And I could have helped her with the piano. I wouldn't have had that problem. I, of course, would have probably never learned that lesson, though. That lesson of, your actions do affect other people. Me not helping her and thinking, oh, somebody else will help her. She'll be fine. And then she goes running, crying out of the classroom. Probably never played the piano again, and I never played the piano again. Like, seriously, I never took piano again in college after that, because that teacher was there. I don't want to be with that teacher. So I stopped playing piano. I've played it 15, 20 years now. 20, oh my God, 23 years. 23 years. I've not sit down and actively play. I can barely even read music anymore. I can't even read it like I used to be able to read it like I was reading English, right? Not that I can read English that great, but there you go. At least not like Shakespeare English. There we go. Gotta have that swagger. Walk up there. Hi, how you doing? Ask her her name. Hi, what's your name? Oh, nice to meet you. Let's go out on Friday. Don't get in the friend zone. Make your intentions known. Be confident. If she says no, you leveled up. Turn to her friend. Hey, she doesn't have any time to go out with me. What about you? What are you doing this Friday? Oh, really? You got some time? Cool, let's go. What movie you want to see? Oh, you want to get something to eat first? Cool, let's do that. And then, get the heck out of there. Don't stand around and chat. You did it. You're good. You got it lined up. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there. Be awesome for that date, too. Treat her with respect. There we go. Kids, I would tell myself to stay away from my first wife. Dark Dragon. I have a good friend of mine, by the way. Been divorced 5 times. And he told me this. I've never been divorced. I've been with my wife forever. He said to me, Kismet, the reason why, yes, a lot of people call me Kismet in real life, by the way. They said, Kismet, the reason why divorce is so expensive is because it's worth it. And you can see the look on his face. If you had seen the look on his face, this dude's been through a lot of divorces, and he was fairly well off, by the way. Very, very successful in what he did, right? And he goes, that's why it's worth it. Because it's worth it. That's why it's expensive. And I'm like, dope. I have a feeling you go along with that, Dark Dragon. I have a feeling. Thank you, Engage, for the host as well, buddy. I hope if you're just finishing your stream, if you had a fantastic stream. We're just total chilling here tonight. We're just, again, every time I hang out with you guys, and we're just chilling out, especially when we're just real talking here and playing a little bit of gaming. I'm just not at my level. I apologize, everybody. I am absolutely exhausted from all these giveaways. I'm absolutely exhausted from all the stuff we did. So I'm just gonna have to be a little chill tonight. I've got to be careful of my health too. I got to be careful of my health. So I'm gonna relax and be. Still got dog meat though. He's watching you. He's bird dogging you, as I like to call it. He's like, what are you doing? So there we go. There we go. So there we go. Oh, that's a good idea, Mayor Dave. I like that idea. I don't want to end early though. I don't want to end early. I said I was going to go till 2. I did start late. We'll go until 2. I don't feel bad, by the way, right now. I'm still about a 2 or 3 dizzy. I'm feeling good. Whenever I'm like in chill mode, I do good. See, that's why it's difficult to be a graphic designer anymore, because when I'm in that stress mode, when I'm in that, man, I got to do my best, right? I want this one to be the best design I've ever done. I'm in that stress mode. I'm in that, I've got to focus. I've got to get it done. I have a certain amount of time to get it done. I have all these materials to manage. I have all this stuff to manage. I got to call the client back. Follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. The first 5 rules of any business. Follow up on whatever you're going to do. That's the first 5 rules of life, by the way. Follow up on people you say you're going to follow up on. Tell people you're going to do something, do it. I said I was going to stream on Christmas Eve, even though I was tempted to not. And I did. I said I was going to give away this stuff, and I did. On both Christmas Eve and Christmas. Never worked on Christmas before. Never worked on Christmas Eve before. Usually I take those nights off. But my kids and wife, they conk out at 9 o'clock anyway. So I'd just be watching TV and chilling out. Chilling out anyway. Just full disclosure. But usually I do not do stuff like stream. Because this is what I do. This is what I do for a living now. This is what I do. Well, maybe not for a living, but this is what I do. Professionally now. There we go. That was funny. That struck me really funny. This is what I do for a living. Well, not really. Not yet. Not yet. But this is what I do. This is my full-time occupation now. Ain't nothing wrong with being old. I'm a 7 years younger than kids. You know, I just saw an amazing streamer today. We should give him a shout out, by the way. Let me go ahead and see if I still have him here. I just followed him earlier today. I was in there and I was working on some stuff. Infam, boom, you got followship. You got a follow there, bro. Boom. I gave you the friend. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Or check mark or whatever they call it. Yeah, I saw him. He's 62. 62 years old. Amazing streamer, by the way. Super cool looking guy. Looks just like my dad. To me, anyway. He's got the Santa beard and all of that kind of stuff. Real life beard, by the way, not you know, one of the ones you buy. And really funny guy. Really like him. He has 286,000 followers. 286,000. I gotta find him here. Hold on. I've got to find him. I'm gonna stream till 2, Ameridave. Sorry, stream for 2 for another 20 minutes or so. Another 20 minutes. Sorry, bro. That's what I mean. You're right. You're right. Sorry. I'm exhausted, bro. I'm exhausted. I understand what you're saying now. Took a minute. You should know by now that it takes a minute to sink in. Thanks for clarifying that, though. Thanks for re-clarifying that, because that did help me understand what you were saying. Okay. I've got to find this streamer, so we can just give him a little bit of a shout-out, and then we were going to go raid somebody here in about 20 minutes. In my following. Now, not that he needs a shout out to me, by the way. He had about 200-300 people in his channel. Doesn't need a shout out from me. But, I don't know. I thought he was pretty awesome. I like the fact that he's an older streamer like me. And no matter what age you are, you can still do what you love to do. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome. Where is it? Ah. Yeah, I closed that browser down. Darn it. All right, let me just type it out. Drawing a blank. Should have made a note. We could have went over there and shown him some love. I'll figure it out. I told you I'm exhausted. Told you I'm exhausted from just like a continuous running the marathon all year long. And again, usually about this time of year, after the 25th, on the 26th till the 1st, right? So about 5 days or so. This is usually my downtime out of the year. I will done a ton of graphic design. I'll get it all done by about Christmas. And then this is my downtime where I usually do nothing. I usually do a whole lot of nothing and just be chill until the first of the year, and then it starts all back up again. So that's why I'm kind of in that chill mode tonight. I'm in my normal chill mode that I get into this time of year. Because you need kind of recharge your batteries, right? Because humans are like batteries, especially if you watched The Matrix before. Humans are like batteries. You need to recharge them. That's why I see people do 24 hours and 36 hours and 72-hour streams. That's not good in the long run. You could have a heart attack. You could have a seizure. You could have all of these bad things happen to you. I know that could happen to me. So that's why I don't do that. I also could pass out on stream. So I try not to do that. Though that would be very entertaining for you guys. Ah, Kismet passed out on stream. I could actually seriously injure myself. So there we go. There you go. I like how you would go back and tell yourself stay away from her. Ah, there you go. Dark Dragon. I wouldn't say so. Life can begin again, bro. He was a happy guy, by the way. His 5th wife. She loved him. He loved her. Just took 5 tries. That's a bummer, but took 5 tries. Me? I know, a whole bunch of crazy ones. Found an awesome one. 25 years later, here I am. There we go. There we go. Hello, Pimp. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. We are super chilling here tonight. We are mega chill. There we go. Sup, sup. Good morning. Good morning, you claptrap. Good morning to you guys. Bear Dave, always got my back. Definitely not the movie Hitch. Yes, the pickup artist. There you go, Big JP. Yes. Big JP knows what I'm talking about. I don't know. Does that make anybody else cringe? Now, if you see that, you're thinking, oh, yeah, that guy's picking up lots of girls. But, hey, more power to him. You know, if he's picking up girls and that's how he wants to live his life, it just seems like he's manipulating people, right? Manipulating women in maybe their weakest states, right? Manipulating them and being like a big pimp boss, right? That's what you want to be. More power to you. It's your choice. Going to be very empty relationships, right? You're going to fill yourself up with emptiness, right? Be full of nothing. You don't want to do that. Is my suggestion. But then again, it's all your life, your choices. Go for it. Go for it. Yes, that's exactly what it was. I feel kind of bad for that guy. I feel bad that that guy doesn't know the difference. That at some point in your life, it could happen. Happened to me. And I wouldn't believe you if you told me. Right now, you guys, Kismet, I don't believe a word you're saying, bro. I don't believe there's a magic thing that happens like that. Like lightning striking you. Right? It does happen. Happened to me. I wouldn't know that it existed if it didn't happen to me. I would totally be a cynical bastard. I'd be a cynical bastard right now. And I would say, that doesn't happen. Happened to me. There you go. That's the only way I can tell you. Yes, the older streamer was. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry that I forgot. Hold on. Maybe I can look at my history. That's what I'll do. Oh, come on, Kismet. Use your brain, bro. Use that thing that somewhat works still. By the way, I got a response back from Waz that we went and raided the other night. We mini raided. She was offline, and we went over there, and everybody hit the follow button, and she did the very thing I told you she was going to do. She's like, how did I get 13 follows? I'm not even online. She got a whole bunch of follows, and then she said, Kismet, it was you on Twitter. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. I love that kind of stuff. I love to, just share that love around. Just share it around. Oh, come on, Brain. You can remember who that was. He was so good, too. I really like the fact that he was an older streamer. I like the fact that he was a funny guy. And he had his nephew there, too, which is pretty funny. I wish I had that. I wish I had it. I don't see it in the... Oh, maybe I did it in my other browser. That's what probably what I did. In this one. Nope. Nope. We are just like failfish today. We are just like the failish of the failfish. Because we are chilling. We are chilling out here in the stream. We're not doing anything too hardcore. We will get that PC. Then we'll be stepping it back up to the hardcore. Oh, the wonderful and amazing Frost. Thank you so much. Frost, show Frosty some love in the chat, by the way, everybody. An amazing staple in Banlishes, as well as been in our server as well. In 7 Days to Die Before. My my quartermaster mentor. I one day hope to be as great a quartermaster as Frostlin. Make sure to show her some love in the chat. Show her some love in there, everybody. I want to see some love. Where's Frostlin in there? Oh, some love. I'm trying to find this streamer I was talking about. I've got to find it. I'm going to throw it on Twitter later if I don't find it now. I was watching him for a while, too. It's like glory something. Come on, Brain. You can do this, bro. Come on, Brain. Fired up. I'm going to search for glory. I bet you that's what it is. Search for... Oh, that was it. Oh, see, I just had to be triggered. All right, right here. What? Host train. Oh, my gosh. Everybody coming in here. Oh, my favorite peeps. Oh, on top of my peeps, my favorite other peeps. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Holy God. Oh, now I'm going to have to get the raid siren going. Let's do it, everybody. We getting raided up in here. Now, we do something a little bit different in my stream. We don't send raiders away. We send them in the stream to show me some love. It was great talking with you earlier, by the way, Banlish. Me and Banlish, man, we could talk for like 12 hours. I was talking to Banlish, and literally, I think I was talking to him for like an hour and a half or whatever. And I looked up, and I realized it was literally like 5 minutes before my stream. And I'm like, uh-oh. And it was my bad. I should have said something. But literally, I was like, you know what? I've earned it. I'm going to chill out and talk with Banlish. So I pushed the stream back by an hour. Push it back by an hour because I was yapping too much. They're raiding it in here. Blowing it up. Let's do it, says Banlish. Pokey's Luck, also an amazing streamer. You guys should just go and press follow on Banlish, on Pokey's Luck. Go over there, show him some love. Mike Sully in here raiding it. Look at you guys blowing it up. Thanks for coming in, guys. Look at this big old smile you just gave me. This big old smile you give me. I'm sorry if I'm not as animated as I normally am. I am literally exhausted from a year and a half of non-stop videos and pushing my stream forward and rating people and doing a month-long giveaway, which I thought was going to be like 20 things. We gave away 100+ things, 100+ games and t-shirts and loot drops and all sorts of awesome stuff. Oh, wait, do I still have that thing? Hold on. Let me get Hyperthyroid's thing up here. No, that's not it. That's it right there. Look at this thing that Hyperthyroid did with his loot drop I sent him. I sent him a shirt that's overburdened with Kiz caps. Look at what he did with it. He put it on his Santa. The Santa's wearing the Kismet necklace there. He's got the Kismet loot drops and everything. It's just awesome. That was so creative. So awesome, Hyperthyroid. Awesome. I really like that. I dig that. I'll put that up here again while we're chilling out. While we're chilling out with a Bandless raid coming in. Make sure to show Pokey. Make sure to show Bandless some love. Makes me smile every time I just talk about him. Every time I talk about him, it does. Look at all these awesome people in here. Blowing it up. Now, we're not like other raiders, by the way. We don't. Warrior Kane, hi. Hi, Chad and Kismet. How's everyone? I am doing fantastic. Thanks for coming in. Bandlish, the kindred spirit. Again, I was sorry I was delayed because I'm not see how tired I am? I'm not blaming Bandlish. It was totally my fault. Totally my fault. I was yapping too much. And I should have realized that I was doing it. But I was like, you know what? My peeps will understand. My peeps will understand. I just gave them hundreds of dollars of games and Kiz caps and loot drops like this with Kismet t-shirts and all sorts of cool stuff that I've been doing for just months and months and months and months. Can stay straight every spare minute. I've been uploading videos, been editing videos. I've been throwing out that Kismet love to other streamers. I've been going over to their streams, showing them some love, trying to be in channel, trying to be interactive with them and saying hi and asking what they're up to and all of that stuff. Trying to do my thing. But over the last 2 days, I have reached the point of exhaustion. I literally was having a breakdown on Christmas Eve. I was having a breakdown on stream. So I said, you know what? I gotta go easy. I gotta go easy. So the last couple days I've done nothing except talk to Bandlish. That was about it. And tonight I'm not doing nothing either. Sorry. I'm not gonna upload any videos. I'm not gonna do that. I've got literally 350 videos I've uploaded this year that you can check out on my YouTube channel. Taking a few days to be awesome. Kids accidentally unfollowed. Well, that happens, Rigbo. Go for it, buddy. Tongue-tied, exactly. Now, again, we do not turn raiders away. We welcome raiders here to the Kismet Army. We welcome people to the stream. You guys know how we do it. We throw the Kismet love train. We throw it not only here in the stream, but we also throw that Kismet love train out to other streamers, and we hope they get on that train. We hope that you guys get on the Kismet love train right now. And we go out, we send it out. We hope they get on the Kismet love train and then give it to somebody else and somebody else and somebody else. And it goes around Twitch and it just makes it a better place. It just makes it better for streamers and makes it better for all the people watching streams. Like me, I'm also not only a streamer, but I also watch a lot of streams. I do that more than anything else when I am working on stuff off stream. I will watch other people's streams. I will lurk most of the time. Occasionally, I'll say, hi, everybody, how you doing? And there we go. So you know what to do. Love train! Let's go, everybody! Let's blow up a love train for Banlish, for Sosslin, for Pokey, for all the other awesome people who just came into this channel and says, Kismet, we're showing you the love, bro. We're blowing up the love here on stream, and we're going to show that love right back. We're going to show that Kismet love in here. So what you do, get your favorite emotes. Get your favorite doggy. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a heart. I don't care if it's a Dorito. I don't care what it is. Well, I do care if you break the chat rules. Don't make it obscene. But put everything in there and throw it in that chat. And you know what you do when you throw some love in there? You throw some more. That's what you do. You keep that love train going. We're going to throw them some love right now. Now I'm going to have to stay longer. So I was going to stop in 5 minutes. But I believe if someone comes in, raise your channel, you cannot just leave right away. You got to hang out for a little bit. You got to show them some respect, some love. But we will pay it forward to another streamer like we always do here at the end of the stream. And here comes some more ghouls. That's what we need. More ghouls attacking my vault. Like we haven't had enough ghouls attacking my vault. Let's do it. Oh, this looks like a tad different. I'm getting my first tablet this week. Oh my gosh, Banlish, if you start playing this game, bro, you're going to be hashtag addicted like me. I've played this game nonstop. Nonstop. Now, the great thing about this game, it is very casual in its playstyle, meaning that you can play it actively the whole entire time, or you can set a whole bunch of things up like I usually do, then pop out of there and go make another vault, or pop out of there and play another game, whatever you want to do. That's what's so cool. It's kind of a mixture between hardcore playing, you can play it constantly, or you can start it going, get it going. By the way, started my stream doing this. This is when I fell in love with streaming, playing Fallout Shelter. This Overseer's Desk, I built a year and a half ago for playing Fallout Shelter. And that's the moment when I played this game called the Kismet Lunchbox game, right? The Kismet Lunchbox game, where people would guess in stream what card it was going to be. Was it going to be a Dweller? Was that going to be my best card? Was it going to be a outfit? Was it going to be a gun? And we just played it earlier today, too. Or was it going to be caps? And I had so much fun doing that. Dave remembers. He was around in the very beginning. We would play that in stream, and that's the moment. Fell in love with it. That's when I knew this is what I should be doing. This is what I should be doing. And then I would wake up every day and I'd think, what am I going to do on the stream today? Right? That's when you know you're doing the right thing. When you wake up and that passion for something gets you up in the morning. Did you step up out of bed? Because it's not easy getting out of bed some days. Like on Christmas Eve, I just wanted to stay in that bed. But there you go. That's when I fell in love with this game. And I'm also playing this game right now, full disclosure, because I don't have a PC. But I also love playing the game, which most people can tell in the stream. I do love playing the game. It is super fun. Not that I'm doing anything exciting tonight. I am not really giving out that many Kismet tips like I normally do. I'm not showing you all sorts of advanced stuff in the stream, which is usually what I do. And I apologize you came in the stream for that tonight. But most of you know that I am exhausted. Exhausted from that. Kiz is so close to being sponsored. All aboard the train. Ah, thank you, Dark Dragon. That would be partnered. I'd love to be sponsored too, but at this point, there's one thing and only one thing I want for Christmas. That Twitch partnership so I can start my journey as a streamer. And you're like, what? Kismet, start your journey as a streamer? Yeah, that's when you start your journey. And I'm ready to start. I'm ready to say new game, drop in game, and start. Right? Because that's the way the reality of streaming is. Don't think that you're going to get that partnership and then all of a sudden, boom, the millions of dollars are dropping in your account. That's not the way it works, bro. Not the way it works. You work hard. You do what you love to do. You play the games you love to play. It will work itself out eventually. Hopefully some awesome people come in like Banlish and all the other people hanging out in chat. I can't play on my phone anymore. My fingers are just too big. Banlish. That is awesome. Awesome. More ghouls, says Banlish. I keep forgetting it's on PC. Yes, you can get Fallout Shelter on PC. I actually think, and I've been playing this on my iPad. I got it right here on the little stand. I've been playing this on my iPad since day one. Since June 11th, 2015. This vault's been running continuously all of this time. All of this time. I still love it. It is such a fun game because it doesn't require a lot of your time. You just pop in, do some fun stuff. I'm a big fan of Fallout, of course. That probably is a huge contributing factor. And I just come in, I see what's going on. Like, we're trying to make stuff. If I could remember that we're trying to make stuff, I would be better off. So we're going to go ahead and make some outfits that are going to help our peeps. These boost their stats, make them more awesome at being awesome. But right now, we're going to make ourselves some +7 outfits. Let's do it. Let's do it. And we'll hang a little extra after the stream here. We'll hang a little extra. I think we should make some power armor. That's what we should be doing. We should make some T60. Let's do it. Let's power up our quester guys. That's it. We're going to make a bunch of power armor. Oh, we're still making that one. Let's make a bunch of power armor. You guys are like, Kismet, man, why are you not making no power armor? What's up with that? I don't know. I can't tell you why. I don't know. Maybe because I'm exhausted. That could be why. Oh, there's some XO1. Oh, let's do some... We should have been doing XO1s. Let's do that. Oh. There we go. I don't know. We'll make some T60s, make some XO1 just for a little bit of variety there. There we go. Let's get partnered. I did not get partnered. Lol to banlist. Exhausted insomniac streamers unite. We will... Exactly. We will... what are we doing again? The problem when you're exhausted insomniac, sleep apnea, people like me, is you got, all right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, everybody. What were we doing? What were we doing again? That's also from getting a little bit older, too. I bet you guys have grandparents who do that, right? Hey, Grandpa, we're going to go. Okay. 5 minutes later. Hey, Grandpa, you ready? Ready for what? What are we doing? Are we doing something? I don't remember what we're doing. What are we doing? That's what happens to you. That's what happens to you both when you get older and also if you have that kind of stuff. Banish, we got to see the pink bandana today during his side stream. There we go. Breaking out the pink bandana. Usually streams until, well, I used to stream until 5 a.m. But because my wife's working 2 jobs and I have to help with the kids, I had to roll it back. Plus, also allows me to get more sleep. At least I try to get more sleep because I edit after the stream. So I usually about 2 more hours of editing after the stream. Not tonight. I'm not going to do any editing. So usually till about, I was doing until 3 and then I did till 5. And then I would edit from 5 until about 6 o'clock. And then I would, for about an hour and then get my kids up and then I would edit some more. The problem is my sleep's cut. There you go, Banlish. More ghouls, man. More ghouls attacking. Look at that. See, you call the ghouls, man. Call the ghouls to my vault. You're trying to destroy my vault, man? What's up? What's up with that? There you go. Trying to destroy my vault. I've been running this vault continuously all this time. So I used to go until about 5 a.m., but then I had to adjust my schedule for my kids, and I think it works out better. I can work on stuff. I can get up. I can manage my kids and all of that stuff. Help them with their homework. We went on a bike ride today. I did nothing useful today. For those just coming in the stream, I am normally one of the hardest working people on Twitch. Every spare second I have, I'm working on my stream or doing videos or uploading videos or doing whatever. And I've done that for like 1.5 years at a constant pace. Every single day, 7 days a week, all the time, constantly pouring that time and attention in there. Not only doing stuff for me, but also for my gaming team, as well as just trying to also go out and help other streamers and hang out in the stream and say hi and all of that kind of fun stuff. Interacting with them, and of course, sending that Kismet love over there. Of course. Guys, have you ever thought of resetting your Fallout 4 world? I have resetted my game 4 times. I have 4 playthroughs in Fallout 4. I have gone through... Oh, you mean this one? Resetting this vault? No. This vault would not be ever resetted. But in Fallout 4, I've played 4 playthroughs. I have 1,550 hours in Fallout 4. 500 hours in normal mode. 440 hours in survival mode, the old survival mode, an additional 500 hours plus, which I can't even remember, in the new survival mode, and in my current playthrough, where I'm playing through in melee, grenades, and pistols, I have about, I don't know, 50 or 100 hours in there. So, but then, of course, my PC died. We've been playing some Star Wars Zero Republic tonight with my team. We'll probably be playing some 7 Days to Die right now, or maybe some Ark. I don't know. But my PC's on the way. PC's on the way. Yeah, I do not start, because again, I have to help. Kids, CPAP machine for the win. I know, Dark Dragon. Everybody says that to me. I have tried multiple CPAPs. I have tried them. I feel like I'm going to suffocate. I have the thing that works much better for me, by the way. It's called a mandible device. It's kind of like those Invisaligns that you see. They're like trays that go in your mouth. I put that tray in my mouth, because I have a bit of an overbite, by the way. When you meet me in real life, you will see that I have a bit of an overbite as well. That also contributes to my problem. Some wolf! Let me go ahead and actually back up. Grayson, wow. Anka Kinsha. Oh, that's an awesome name. Too bad I can't say it right. And Some Wolf, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome, welcome. You did it with fire. Notice it's on fire now, by the way, Banlish. You notice my updated alert? That alert, by the way, and this alert, the host alert, is at the limit of the alerts that you can do. The quality level of the limit, like 10 megabytes. You can't make it any bigger than that. That's how high quality that is. That's how high quality that is. That's the way I am. Call him Cal. There we go. All right, Cal. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I have tried CPAP machines. I have seen 11 doctors. I have spent my entire retirement, including my wife's in retirement, by the way, making it so I didn't die. And I didn't. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Despite those useless doctors, I'm still around. And not only that, I'm in a better place I was when I started streaming, by the way. 2 years ago, I had sleep apnea, and I discovered I had sleep apnea. Also that I have an ear imbalance, that I have a little bit of hearing loss, as well as I discovered that I have this terrible vertigo all the time. I thought it was from medicine. I went and saw my doctor. We tried different medicines and whatever to try to get rid of it. It didn't go away. And I'm like, I'm dizzy all the time, bro. How do I get this dizziness to go away? So we went and I spent 2 years trying to get rid of it. Didn't do it. You know what did do it? That did help my condition? I said, screw these doctors. I'm going to take the power over my health back. I'm going to stop drinking soda. Not give it up. Don't give anything up. Stop drinking soda. Lost 10 pounds. I don't give anything up. If I want a soda right now, I'll go and have it. Do I want it more than having that 10 pounds back? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I love Dr. Pepper. Cherry Nuka-Cola, as I like to call it. I love it. It is so good. It is my drink of choice. But not worth it. Not worth it. I have. This is for the win. This is for the game, by the way. If I go back to that way, that could be game over. So that's what it takes for me to change. It's got to be that level, right? Stop eating so many junk food. I had a whole thing full of junk food over here. I have like a whole bowl full of it. Like that bowl. You can't see it. It's blue. But there was a bowl there. I forgot there was blue on the side. I would just eat that candy all the time. Stopped doing that. Lost another 10 pounds. Started going to the gym again. I used to go to the gym all the time when I was young. I was in incredible shape when I was young. And then kept losing the weight. Did juicing. Boom. 40 pounds down. And it was from me taking control and saying, I'm a great problem solver. I'm one of the best problem solvers around. I've solved literally thousands of problems in my guild, in real life, in business, helping people, graphic design, and a whole bunch of other things, 3D animation, education, all that stuff, blah, 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 tout myself. But, yada, yada. But I think the greatest thing that I've ever done as a problem solver was say, this is just a problem to be solved. Your health is just a problem to be solved. One step at a time. Go and solve that problem. Go to the gym. Watch out what you eat. If you can't stop eating it for a while, reduce what you're doing. And that's what I did. And here I am, still alive, year and a half later. No thanks to those useless doctors. Well, 2 of the doctors were okay. They did help. And one of them said, Kismet, this may never go away. And once he did that, by the way, once he was man enough, or doctor enough, as I like to call it, like a real doctor would tell you, he would tell you to you straight. It's always going to be there, bro. You're always going to have sleep apnea. You're always going to be dizzy every day for the rest of your life. And then you have two choices. All of the other choices now have been down to two choices. Lay in your bed for the rest of your life, be miserable. Get out of your bed and affect the things you can. Get out of your bed and do whatever you can do to improve the quality of your life. And that's what I did, because I don't ever give up. I got out, went to the gym. I got a personal trainer with what little money I had left of my retirement. And I went and I said, dude, I need to get back in the gym. I need to learn how to do these exercises correctly. Because when you go to the gym, you can sit there for 4 hours and lift weights. It's not going to do you any good. You need to know how to do them right. You guys, all you gym rats are going, Kismet, #truth right now, right? Doesn't matter. You can be in there 4 hours. It's not going to help you. But if you know how to do the exercises correctly, you got somebody backing you up every single time. Okay, 10 more, man. Oh, you look tired. Screw it, 10 more, right? And that's what I did every day, all the time. Worked at it. And I'm still alive, and now I can sit here and stream with you guys. Look, I streamed here without a break, by the way. I streamed here without a break, though I did start late. I started about 10 o'clock. But I sat here 4 hours without a break, and before then, I could only sit at my computer for 30 minutes. I've been on the computer since I was 7 years old. And I've literally been on the computer nearly every single day since then. Nearly every single day. Except for when I take, vacations and stuff like that. I don't even take laptop or phones when I go on vacation, usually. I'll probably take a phone occasionally. But usually I don't have anything to do with computers when I'm on vacation, right? But I could, after all of that time of sitting here just an endless amount of hours, I can't even, if I had to total how many hours I've actually sat in front of a computer, it would be astronomical. But I had gotten to a point in my life where I could literally not sit here for more than 30 minutes. And it would get dizzier and dizzier, and the room would spin more. And, whoa, I shouldn't do that. That actually aggravated my condition there for a second. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see my eyes start to blink a lot? Yeah, that started to aggravate my condition there. But now I can sit here much longer because I worked at it. I didn't give up. I decided, boom, problem can be solved. So again, there you go. There's the short version of that long story. I know that was a long story that could have been much longer. I remember that over by Kismet. I hate machine, but Mandible doesn't work for me. Yes, I know. I tried the Mandible first. I tried the machine. I tried a bunch of different machines. They did not work for me. And hey, more power to you if it works for you, bro. More power to you. I do have some members who actually also have the same problem, sleep apnea. They use that machine. Works great for them. Works great for them. It just doesn't work for me. The Mandible device does work okay for me. It does work okay. I use it. I work on my health. I try not to eat too bad. Again, I don't have a lot of candy. I don't have a lot of pizza or all of that stuff. I've ate more than enough of my share. I have eaten my share, the person who was sitting next to me share, and everybody sitting at the table, and the people who are next to them, and at that table, and the other people, and everybody in the whole entire restaurant, and maybe this half of the whole entire county, right? All of those people. I've had more than enough of my fill of all of that stuff. It's not as important as not dying. And again, easy choice when it's just two choices, right? Be miserable, lay in the bed forever, get up and solve the problem yourself. That's what I did. That's what I'm doing every day. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. You should have seen me. You should have seen me yesterday, by the way, Bandless. Cherry Dr. Pepper, exactly. Love. That's right. I'm a big Fallout fan. So am I, Some Wolf. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Can I suggest a phone game? Can you suggest a phone game? Go for it. Call him Cal. He's a friend of the stream for a bit. Good man. Ah, good to know. Good to know. Now, we're just totally chilling here, by the way. Again, for those of you who normally come into my streams, especially my Fallout Shelter streams or my Fallout 4 ones or whatever, we're chilling, man. We are exhausted. I mean, not only am I exhausted, but my mods are exhausted. They have been just stepping up to an epic level. All of my supporters who have been just donating like about 100 plus games and all of their time and effort and all of that stuff, they are exhausted. Everybody who is connected to my stream, I think some of you who hang out in my stream are probably exhausted just watching us do all of this stuff. So we're just total in the chill mode, man. We're in the chill mode tonight. Yeah. That's it. That's what we're doing. We're relaxing. So if I'm like in a relaxed mode, if I'm in a chill mode tonight, I actually got my hand on my little thing here. On a chill mode, that's why. That's why. Got a BRB. No, you cannot go away from your computer, Banless. You must stay here and watch my chat. No. I don't know. That hit me really funny. That's awesome. That's awesome. Bandler's like, what? What? Right now. You might hear me from across the room. What manual device do you use, by the way? I had a custom, by the way, my insurance company ripped me off from that, by the way. I had a custom thing done at the dentist, and it's like Invisalign, where they have like those little trays that you put your mouth in. Well, what it does is it puts it in your mouth. Actually, it's fixing my jaw, though, man. It's bringing my jaw forward a little bit, because I do have a pretty substantial overbite. So when you meet me in real life, and I have an overbite, and I'm not this young looking, and I look much older, you're like, holy jeez, Kismet, you're older, man. Yes, I'm older. Go with it. Go with it. I have gray hair on the side. You can't see it here on the stream. You can kind of see it right here. This is kids, by the way, everybody. If you don't have kids yet, that's what they do. They give you a little gray hair. And then I've actually had my hair cut before, and they said, hey, you want to, no. I earned those. I earned every one of those gray hairs. I'm keeping them. I earned every single one of them suckers. I'm keeping them. You know what I mean? You have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you, The Gaming Company. Thanks for hanging out. I did have a very Merry Christmas. I honestly was incredibly down in the dumps on Christmas Eve. I was an absolute wreck. Eventually, you'll be able to watch it back here on stream. You can watch it back on my video on demands. I was like in breakdown mode. I had just exhausted myself to the point I was literally crying on stream. I just couldn't go anymore. I just couldn't go anymore without holding myself together. I was coming apart. And then the people on the stream were like, yeah, let's make Kismet cry. Let's make him Kismet cry some more. And then I'm like, okay, hold on, everybody. I got to take a break. I'm going to take a break, try to, compose myself. And it worked. I laid down. I felt much better. I wasn't as dizzy because everybody on the stream was making me feel better. And I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. And I come back, and then they like whammied me. They whammied me. And you could see me trying to hold it together, but I lost it. I'm going to fess up to it. I totally lost it. Chachi! Awesome name! All right, I used to watch that show. Joni loves Chachi. If I'm saying it right, hopefully I'm saying it right. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button with fire, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. So yes, I was a mess. I was a train wreck. So yeah, I came back and they're like, hey Kismet, check your Amazon wish list. And I'm over there going, oh, it's not working right. Why is there only one thing on here? And I'm like, I'm out of it, by the way. You can see that I'm just like 2 seconds away from falling over. And then I realized that they had fully funded that PC. Because in every part of my life, because I'm a graphic designer, I make a decent amount of living, right? My wife hadn't had to work for 11 years. I made a lot of money in my time, right? And if I needed a PC, I would just go buy it. If I needed a Mac, I would go buy it, right? Because I'm a graphic designer. You need a Mac for gaming PC, right? So in every other part of my life, I could do it. But I had spent my entire retirement on these doctors. And I had spent everything. I had nothing. Zero. So I could not go buy a PC. There's just no way. I was literally walking around my house going, oh, I think I got some comic books in my garage. And, I could, maybe some of these jackets I could sell at a garage sale. Literally at that point, rubbing those pennies together. You guys know what I mean. A lot of you are like that also. A lot of you have been through that in your life. I've been through that when I first started off. Incredible, great success throughout my entire life. And then right down the tubes when I got sick. But the great thing is when I was young, that's all I always thought about was money and things. I don't need money and things. There's nothing that I need. There's no money and things I need. If I want to be a streamer, there's something I need. I need a PC. That's what I need. Just the necessity of needing one. There we go. I'm glad you had a Merry Christmas. I did. So sorry, the end of that story, I'm so out of it. I'm going extra here because we got raided by a bunch of awesome peeps. And we're just real talking right now. Sorry, guys, if I'm not like, doing my normal thing and showing you all my best tips and stuff on Fallout Shelter. We're just real talking here for Christmas time. And yeah, so they bombarded me with that, and I literally broke down. I started crying on stream, and then Chewy clipped it, and I thought he only clipped just a portion of it, but he clipped me crying. And I'm not one of those people who, I'm not a character. I'm not somebody who cries on stream to get sympathy. I'm not trying to get your sympathy by telling you about my problems. I'm a straightforward person. This is who I am. I'm not a character. I'm not somebody else. Now I'm going to make myself cry. I am not anybody else. This is who I really am. In real life, this is who I am. I don't have the energy to be anybody else or to, act like I'm somebody else or to mislead people or to do all of that stuff. I physically don't have the energy or the desire to do that. It has taken me a long time to like who I am and to find out who I am, and I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't have the energy to be anybody else except for me. So if you come in my stream, you're going to hear me talk some real talk. I'm going to tell it to you straight. I'm going to be honest. I'll be respectful. But I'm going to tell it to you honest. That's who I am. So when you meet me at TwitchCon or you meet me somewhere else, this is who I will be. I will be that guy with the overbite. I will be the guy who looks a lot older than he does on stream. Because again, I know video, I know lighting, so I'm making myself look better. See? Look pretty good. I'm much older in person. And you won't come up to me and say, Kismet, wow, you look much younger in person. I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt that's going to happen. So there you go. Dark Dragon says, 1 of 100, lol. Then Kismet found out there were 2 of us that went to the Guild Summit. I know. What are the chances out of 100 people that 2 of us would find each other on here? And by the way, Dragon, I don't know if I got your response to that. I was telling this story about how they were really rude to me. I have like one of the largest guilds, right, in Star Wars: The Old Republic. At least I used to. I don't have it now, by the way. I don't have 300 people in Star Wars: The Old Republic anymore. Because not all of them wanted to go back, right? But a whole bunch of them did. I have a whole bunch of them in there. Still a fairly good-sized guild. I mean, very good. I mean, my members are awesome as well. I mean, size is not always that important when it comes to a guild. I know where you're going to go with that. Don't go there. I know where you're going. Size is not that important when you have a guild. It doesn't matter if you have 100 people or 1,000 or 5,000. It matters the quality. And actually, I was telling this to that guy, by the way, when I was in that taxi ride. I just remember that. When I was in that taxi ride, he's like, dude, I only have like 20 people. And I said, are they great people? And he's like, yeah, oh, they're awesome. And I go, that's as many as you need. You don't need 100 people. You don't even need 300 like I had. But I had 300 awesome people. And you know why I had 300 awesome people? Is because I had 60 awesome people to start. Now, of course, you know, I have bigger guilds, so they came from the other place. I had 60 awesome people to start, and those great people attracted other great people. 60, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300. Just like that. Right? And all the other servers started to die, and people started jumping over to our server because it was #1 at the time, probably because my members were on there. And then, boom, they would join the guild with 300 members. Like that. Just like that. And then I'm like, hey, Guild Summit time, right? Again, the quality of your members is much more important, all right? So remember that. Remember that if you are a guild leader. Talking lots of real talk in here. I wasn't going there, but then he said that. Never mind. Yeah, you guys were thinking it. You guys you ain't tricking me. Wow, 80 peeps hanging out in here. You guys are amazing. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not in my normal animated files. We're playing some Fallout Shelter here. There are a lot of other awesome mobile games that I was going to play tonight. We have literally sat in Vault 45 and Real Talked all night. I don't know. Maybe I'm going to make Monday Real Talk night until I get my PC. I don't know. I think you guys are probably exhausted from all the Christmas stuff. I have actually heard other people in other streams that say they are exhausted from all the Christmas stuff. I like to keep the Christmas spirit going, though. I like to keep the Christmas spirit going, but I don't want to bombard you with Christmas stuff. You have spent enough time with your family. You have done a bunch of Christmas stuff. You have done, hopefully, a lot of that. And I wish you happy holidays. I wish you happy holidays. Truly do. But we are exhausted. My mods are exhausted. All my people who are helping me behind the scenes to do hundreds of games of giveaways, they're exhausted. We're chilling. We're chilling. Making the chat a lot easier on my mods. Hopefully they are resting well as well. So again, I remember after the Summit Kids, the community was blaming us for some things in the game they didn't want to see. The community was blaming us? Oh, I don't remember them blaming us. I remember the community saying that they were not communicating well. And they didn't. And, you know, they didn't. They had the opportunity. And I told them exactly, look, here's how to hit a bunch of home runs. You got to start hitting some home runs, or you're going to have even more of a mass exodus from the game. Here's the things you need to do. Now, those things take time, so big credit to them. They do take time, and they did eventually do those things that I suggested, and a whole bunch of other people did, I'm sure, as well. Because we all were on the same wavelength, by the way. All the guild leaders were on the same wavelength. Oh, yeah, they need to add quick travel. And oh, yeah, they need to add guild chips. And they need to add all this stuff in Star Wars. We're talking about Star Wars The Old Republic, by the way. The reason why there was such a mass exodus. I had 300 subbed members. That's $15 a month times 300 every month. And they said, screw this game. We're out of here. I enjoyed the game. I love the game. I thought it was great. But wherever my members go, that's where I go. That's where I go. Right? They want to go to Guild Wars 2? Off to Guild Wars 2 we go. They want to go play some Star Citizen? That's where we go. Because I don't really care that much about the single game. I care more about the enjoyment of my people. And that is always what I look forward to. Every time I get in game, whatever, the people are enjoying themselves and having fun together and helping each other and being respectful and all of that stuff. But really, that's the fun for me. Getting the big, massive armor and I've done those things. I've done those really high achievements. I've gotten things. I've won even gaming tournaments before, by the way. Bet you didn't know that. Some of you didn't know that. I have won, very long time ago, won a Descent 2 gaming tournament. I have. I was awesome. By the way, I crushed them on a 33 megahertz Mac. Now, if you want to be embarrassed about being crushed, if you're on a 233 megahertz PC and you get crushed by somebody who's on a 33 megahertz, that's how long ago that was, 33 megahertz Mac, but of course I'm hardcore. I got the thrust master. I got the throttle stick. I got the foot pedals. I got the skills because I can turn in unique and unusual ways, and they're doing this. Up, down, left, right, right? They're flying in that linear way. Gives me a huge advantage because I come in, whoop, boom, blast them, and they're gone. I'm up above them. They don't know where I'm at. Where'd Kismet go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Boom, dead. Won myself a $200 joystick that I couldn't use. It was one of those big joysticks that you have to have a big hand. You're people with big hands. You can use those giant joysticks, the bigger ones. It was a CH joystick. It was worth $200-something. But I couldn't use it, so I just literally gave it away. $200. Like, hey, I have a good friend of mine who's a big guy, by the way. He's a 6'5", big, huge dude, bodybuilder. Said, you can have it, bro. Gave it to him. I won the tournament, but I can claim that I have won a gaming tournament. So there you go. There you go. How was my Christmas, says Yoda Man? It was awesome. It was a big up and down. And I've already told the story on stream, but I'm going to tell it again. Because we're having some real talk here. I'm having a great night, actually, by the way. I'm enjoying just chilling with you guys. I truly enjoy just hanging out in the stream, chilling with you guys. These are some fun streams as well. I don't do this very often. This is very rare. You're in a very rare stream where I'm in like a super chill mode. That I'm just not into the game like, okay, we're going over here and we're doing this, we're doing that, and doing the other thing, and I'm going to show you all my best tips and all of that stuff. I love doing that as well. I find that incredibly fun. You'll find me do that quite often. Like right now, I'm collecting some resources, that's it. But sometimes I do love to just chill. So I did have a great Christmas. I was incredibly down on Christmas Eve. I had tweeted out, and I'm just going to, call it my bad, right? It was my mistake. I tweeted out to Twitch, some of my followers said, hey, this is a great idea. We should tweet out, partner Kismet for Christmas, right? It's a little funny thing. And we have, about 5 people or so go and tweet it out, and then they get Kiz caps so they can be part of the giveaway and all of that stuff, right? It's a fun thing to do, right? Just something to, engage the audience and have some fun with. Well, they did not like that. The people who might partner me with Twitch said, don't do that. And I met these people, by the way. I met them at TwitchCon. And I was in such, and there was all sorts of drama going on behind the scenes too. And I was in such a weakened state because I have just nonstop worked on this and then had my PC die and all sorts of stuff that just threw a wrench in everything I was doing that I'd worked so hard for all year long. And this was my opportunity. This was my dream, was to get to a point where I could pay it back to my audience, to pay it back for all the love they'd sent me. And I'd worked so hard at it. And I might get emotional again. I'm better though. I'm kind of more in my collected mode now because I'm in much more chill mode. I'm not exhausted. I'm not like, I actually got some rest, at least a little bit. So it just hit me in such a way that I'm like, oh God, I just ruined my chance to get partnered. That I just screwed up, right? And I went over there and I apologized. I said, you know what, I was just being interactive with my audience. It's not like I'm going to send 1,000 people over here and spam you. And I didn't expect you to read 5 tweets and say, oh, well, 5 tweets. Oh, well, partner Kismet. I think I've done enough in my stream. I think I've showed a lot of love on Twitch. I think my community is amazing. I think all of those requirements that they have asked me to do. And when I asked them, I said, you know what? Last time they denied me, I said, give me what you want me to do. And I think all those requirements are there. The only thing I think is probably not there is my concurrence right now. Because how many people are in the stream? Because I don't have my PC. If I was just streaming Fallout 4 right now, boom, I'd have 100 plus people in the stream all the time. All the time, easily. Easily. Because most of my people who hang out on my stream love Fallout 4. Now, there's some who are truly awesome who hang out on my stream no matter what I'm playing. You may hate this game. You may be like, Kismet, I played that game a long time ago. I'm not into it anymore. I love it. I think it's a fantastic game. I don't know how you can hate it, but it's your game. You can do whatever you want, right? But they still hang out on the stream anyway, just to support the stream. And those people I appreciate. And I'm doing a lot of real talk tonight. So there you go. So yeah, I was totally bummed. Getting back to that story. I was totally bummed. Came in the stream. I was a wreck. The quick part of that story. And then I was better. And then they made me cry. Because we got the Kismet PC going. And then I was a wreck. I was literally shaking after that. And I had to hang on to my desk. I even showed it on stream where I had like a death claw grip on my desk so I didn't fall. Because I also have the problem of sometimes when I'm really dizzy, I'm walking and it feels like I'm falling. And you don't know if you're really falling. And then they think it's because I have an ear imbalance. It's like there's like 3 channels in your ear. I'm going to do a little medical talk. There's 3 channels in your ear, and the middle channel in my ear is causing me this dizziness or whatever. I don't know if they're just quacks or what. They tell me these things. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. How am I supposed to know? Right? So when I'm walking, I feel like I'm falling. And I've actually fallen from that. I've actually fallen from feeling like I'm going to fall, and then I fall. I was carrying a glass of milk, by the way, upstairs. I was carrying this glass of milk. And I was walking upstairs, and I got that feeling. Oh, my God, I'm falling. And I really was falling. And that milk dropped, and it hit the stairs and went flying. And the milk went flying all over the place. It got all over me and went all over the stairs. It was a wreck. It was a mess. Everywhere. And I fell down on those stairs really hard. So I've also got that problem as well. But over the time that I've worked on my health and said, you know what, I'm going to solve my own problem, right? I'm going to take that power of my health back again. That is much reduced. It is much reduced now than I had before. I don't feel like I'm falling all the time. But the other day, it was back. It was back like I was going to fall. So that's why I have to hold on because I'm spinning. It's like when you're on a merry-go-round, right? You don't just stand there, right? If you stand there, you know what's happening? You go flying off. You feel like you have to hold on or you're going to fall, right? That's what it's like. I'll try to explain it to you. There we go. Dragon says, I remember after the Summit Kids, the community was blaming us some of the things. So yeah, I don't know what they were commenting, bro. Kismet, it was a great Christmas. It was Yodaman. It really was. I had a great Christmas. Both of my kids, I got to watch them open all their presents in the morning. They had a great time. I love watching people open presents. I don't need many presents myself. I showed my socks on stream the other day. I wore them, and now they're in the laundry. But they're called, I forgot what the name of they're called now, too. Sleep apnea frame. Kids, I had to dig it out, but the only worthy know about the coin, look at your Twitter feed. And sorry, mods, that I'm running over. There we go. There it is. Only the worthy know about the coin. Exactly. That's how you know you've been really there or you have lots of money to buy it on eBay. But most people, that's how we identify the people who are at the Guild Summit. Right? You got to have the box. You got to have the poster. You got to have the t-shirt. You got to have all the swag. Kismet Guild Summit coin, baby. Right there. Right there. Those who are legit. That have been there, right? Who have been there. Who know they've been to the Guild Summit. Only one of about 100 got to go. I was one of 100 that got to go. I think it was a little bit more than 100. I forget if it was 125 or 150. I can't remember. But out of thousands and thousands of people that wanted to go, we got to go. Some of us. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Like the Dark Dragon, who's rocking his thing. Who's rocking his coin. On his Twitter right now. Let me retweet you, bro. Let me give you a heart for that one. Retweet you out. People can see it on my... Let me throw you some love, bro. There you go. All hail the mighty Guild Summit coin. There you go. Did it go? Yeah, it went. I think it went. Yeah. Sometimes technology. Again, this is probably the chillest you'll ever find me. The chillest ever in here. Normally, I am naturally animated. For no reason. For no reason at all. Maybe it's just because I'm so passionate about what I do and I'm just so excited to be like a little kid, right? A little kid always excited about playing games and doing stuff and having fun with you guys. You got to have a little bit of that still around in you, right? To enjoy life. If you get to a point where you don't have a little bit of wonder about the world, life is an incredibly hard thing. It's a really hard thing if you don't have a little bit of that childhood wonder, right? And I try to keep it, try to sprinkle it in my life, right? Try to keep a little bit of that. So there we go. Hopefully you get a little bit of that from my stream. So there we go. The worthy coin. That is right. All hail the mighty SWTOR coin. The SWTOR Guild Summit coin. Rex is hanging out. Sup, Rex? 100 confirmed, but 175 were invited. Ah, there you go. There you go. Maybe that's what it was. 100 showed up. A Hurricane says, that's what happened to me. When I cry or get Superman, I get dizzy and pass out. There you go. There you go. Not a good thing. Your equilibrium is jacked up. It totally is, Dark Dragon. And the funny thing is, it's only been jacked up for a couple years. I've never had that problem before. I was taking a lot of medicine. I had a bunch of sinus infections I kept getting because of allergies. And it happened to do with the carpet in my place, by the way. I had to take the carpet out and replace it all. And that's what I used part of my retirement on, doing that, replacing all of that and fixing my where I live and all of that as well. Otherwise, I was going to die from that. So I fixed that, which is much better, by the way. My allergies are way better now. That, by the way, if you have bad allergies and you have carpet that's been in your house for like 40 years, might be considering getting rid of that carpet. Go carpetless. Believe me, it will help your allergies. Forget carpet. Carpet sucks. Carpet sucks when you spill stuff in it. Carpet sucks when you're trying to vacuum it. It sucks. You know what's really nice? Just cheap hardwood floors, because that's what I have. I don't have the really expensive hardwood floors. I have the cheap stuff now. Well, not too cheap, but cheap enough. Not the cheap, gonna get cancer from it cheap. But, heal. What's with these ghouls? I swear, we've had about 50 rounds of ghouls now. Somebody blowing it up. Drunk enough. Oh my, what? Oh my gosh! I've been trying to get out of the stream all this time, but you guys keep showing me the love. Drunk Enough, an incredibly great streamer, by the way. Oh my gosh, everybody. If you have not discovered Drunk Enough, if you're a fan of building it all, Fallout 4, anything at all, you got to show Drunk some love. He's blowing it up in my chat right now. He's blowing it up with a major 46 host. I guess I'm going to be here longer, guys. I can stream for a long time when I'm just chill. When I'm just chill, I can stream for much longer. It doesn't aggravate. It actually helps my condition. Drunk Raid! We got to throw the raid siren, everybody! We're getting raided up here by an amazing streamer. Make sure to go over there and show him some love. I am envious of his building skills. I am envious of his ability to stream for a very long time. Now, when I was younger, before I had my medical conditions, I would probably be just right up there with him, right? Probably not as much as him. He's got really awesome stamina. But I would stream those 24 hours, those 36 hours as much as I could, because I know I would just be addicted to streaming. But if you want to see an amazing streamer, you want to see somebody who builds like a boss. Like a boss. I got to get my like a boss thing. Hold on. Let me turn that raid siren down. Too loud. Like a boss. Go over there, show him some love. Show him some love over there. Welcome. Welcome, Drunk Enough. Welcome to all of your peeps to the stream. We're having a total chill stream tonight, everybody. I am not my normal animated self. I am exhausted. I have literally been on the up and down emotional roller coaster all month. My PC did die. I can't do my normal thing. I can't play 7 Days to Die and Fallout and all of those things. I have a big giant giveaway set up. All for like 3 months, I set up this giveaway for Christmas. Right in the middle of the giveaway, my PC dies. so I can't play my normal games, Fallout 4 and all that stuff. Thank you for the host. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jazz Devil. That host. Crazy devil. Thank you so much. I'm going to skip past that middle part. Thank you so much for the host. So yes, Drunk coming in here. Hey-o, Kismet, he says. Thank you for the host, Drunk. Sorry I'm not my normal, massively animated self. Again, we gave away hundreds of games. We gave away loot drops like this, which my one of my followers here, Hyperthyroid, took and put on this Santa. I sent this to him in the mail, by the way. I sent out stuff all over the world, by the way. I sent out stuff to England. I sent it to Australia, all over the world, Canada, United States, all over the place. I sent out a bunch of these to everywhere. And he took this and he made this real creative thing out of it. I sent him this t-shirt, Overburdened with Kiz Caps, is actually what it says underneath that Santa beard there. Because what I do is I send out these things. Physical Kiz Caps that I send out to peeps. And he made this awesome thing. I hope you liked it. It actually kind of looks like Drunk a little bit. What do you think, Drunk? You think it looks like you a little? Looks like my dad a little bit. Also looks like Grandpa Plays. And the other person, which I found, by the way, which I never told you guys, who I discovered today, RS Glory and Gold. I was over in his one today. I just discovered him today. Really super awesome streamer over there as well. But right now, everybody, right now, you guys know what to do. Now, in our stream, we don't tell raiders to go away. We don't fight off raiders. We don't do that. You know what we do? You guys know what we do. You guys who've been in my stream before know what we do. They've already got it going right there. Let's do it, the Kismet Love Train for those awesome raiders. Let's go. Let's blow it up in the chat for our raiders, everybody. This is how we show appreciation in my stream. I call it the Kismet Love Train. What we do is we blow it up in chat. You throw some hearts. You throw some doggies. I don't care. At this point, it's okay to spam my chat. This is the only time it's okay. Go in there, throw the hearts. Throw the stuff in there. I don't care if you're throwing Doritos in there or trolls or whatever, or bombs, whatever you want to do, throw it in there. Your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers around Twitch. Throw it in there and show that love for Drunk and all the raiders that are coming in. Show them lots of love right now in the chat. Even I'm going to throw them some love. I'm going to throw them some hype in there right now. Let's do it. Let's throw them some hype, everybody. And I want to throw some love also to people in the chat before they scroll away. Squid Biz, throwing him some love. Who else we got? We got Drunk Raid from Jazz. We got JKP Frog hanging out. Sup. We've also got Warrior Kane. Love Train going on. We got Drunk himself hanging out in the chat. Thanks, Drunk. I love being a lurker in this channel, by the way. I totally lurk. I learned so much, by the way. I want to get back to playing some 7 Days to Die. We got our own private server, and I can't go and play because I don't have a PC. But because of my awesome supporters, Kismet Love PC is a go. We funded that PC. The PC is on the way. I mean, that is a wonderful thing that happened to me on Christmas Eve, which I never work, and streaming is a job, by the way. I've never worked on Christmas. I've never worked on Christmas Eve, ever. But this time I said, you know what? I said I'm going to give these things away. I'm going to give these games away. And I did. I gave hundreds of them away, and I was exhausted. That's why I'm in exhausted mode right now. I'm in total exhausted mode. But thanks, everybody, for the raid. Soviet saying, in the chat. We got Jazz in the chat. Crazy Devil in the chat. Enjoying the hearts. Enjoy that love train, John. Enjoy the love train, everybody. Enjoy everybody who just came into my stream to show me that love. Give me that extra love here in the stream. I am not my normal self. I am highly more animated than this. This is Kismet being chill. This is me chilling out after a year and a half of nonstop doing videos, streaming. Every moment I'm not on stream, I am working towards something or trying to help other people, helping my team, helping other streamers. That's what I've been doing for a year and a half, nonstop, every single day, 7 days a week, including helping out my kids, dealing with my real life stuff, and backing up the wife whenever she needs my help. Whenever she needs my help with the kids, or whatever else we need to do, run to the store, keep the kids under control while we're at the store, whatever you need to do. Be a good husband. Be a good man, right? My wife's a strong woman. I've been with my wife 25 years, and it takes a strong man to be with a strong woman. So step up. Step up. There you go. You ladies know what I'm talking about. You ladies are like, yeah, that Kismet knows what's up. Kismet knows what's up. He's talking truth up in here. Talking a lot of truth tonight. A lot of feels. A lot of feels over the last 3 streams. A lot of real talk. A lot of truth being talked up here in my stream. So thanks for everybody coming in. Oh my gosh, we're at 100 viewers right now. I stopped looking at my viewer count some time ago. But yeah, right now we are 110 viewers because of that raid. Thanks everybody for coming in. Emote overload. Yeah, we call it the Kismet Love Train. It's the way I love how everybody interacts in the stream and they participate in the Kismet Love Train. Now, I also do the Kismet Love Train at the end of my stream. Now, just so you guys know, normally I finish, I used to be at 3 a.m. Then I went to 5 a.m. that I would go, 5 a.m. Eastern time. But then I moved it back to 2 a.m. because I have to help with my kids. Luckily, my kids don't have to go to school, so they're fine. My wife does have to go to work, and I'm probably keeping her up because I'm being really loud. But I normally would not be here, and then Banlish came in and sent me some love, and I said, you know what, I'll stay longer, right? Also, I do that when people come in right at the end of my stream and say, Kismet, I just got here. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, here, I'll stay an extra 10 minutes or 15 minutes for you because you just got here. Now, if I do that too much, though, it'll make the stream last 5 more hours. But when people come in and they're just right at the end of the stream, I'll stay. So I stayed for a while, and now that you guys showed up, I'm going to stay for a little while longer. We'll hang out a little bit. We'll chat, right? In my chat, you'll get a bit of real talk. You'll get a bit of gaming. I would be playing some 7 Days to Die right now, just to let you know. I would be playing it right now if I have that PC, but that new PC is on the way. I'll be playing some more 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die is my newest addiction. It is incredibly fun to play, which is funny for me because I'm not a zombie player. You will not see me play DayZ, H1Z1, all of those other zombie games. I typically don't play those games. But that game is so incredibly great. I love the crafting. The crafting is what hooked me first. I'm a big builder. I do mega builds in Fallout 4. I play games like Fallout 4. I play games like Star Wars The Old Republic with my team. By the way, if you're new to my stream, I'm just out of it tonight. I'm going to give you my intro. My name is Kismet. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. I know, you're like, what? What are you talking about? That's right. I've been together with my team, Kismet Ring of Destiny. That's where that name comes from. For 14 years, I'm the leader and founder of the team. And we've had over 800 members, nearly 900 members over that time, who are incredibly great. There's some fire. It's on fire, and I'm not going to do anything about it because I've got gaps between my different areas. So I don't have to worry about the fire. It can just spread. It'll be fine. It'll just teeter itself out. Another Kismet tip for you there for a Fallout shelter. But I've been with my team for that long, and I stream a whole lot of different games. And we have even our own private server for 7 Days to Die, but my PC died. So right in the middle of this giant giveaway, by the way, right in the middle of the month that I've been planning for months. So that's why I'm not playing it right now, just to let you know. But I will. When that PC arrives, I will be playing some more 7 Days to Die. I will be doing some more melee playthroughs or more playthroughs of Fallout 4. We will be doing some more mega builds in Fallout 4. We'll be playing a lot of Star Wars The Old Republic. We'll be doing a lot of 7 Days to Die. Because the greatest part of 7 Days to Die, bring it all around in a circle, I think is the multiplayer. Is working together as a team toward a common goal and build stuff and all that stuff. And that's what I love about Drunk Stream. I love that he has that same mentality. That, hey, everybody, we're working together toward a common goal. You need to work together. You need to be together on Horde Night. You need to do it. And you know, the last time we started 7 Days to Die. We crushed it. We absolutely crushed it. We came in with a bunch of peeps. We went out, got tons of resources. We built up this military bunker. And on day 7, we annihilated those zombies, man. We just destroyed those suckers. They had no chance. They had 0 chance on day 7. 0 chance at all. We rolled over them like a freight train. And then we made even more and more. And then we made this giant mega build that I think I have on the street. I have on my YouTube channel now. Actually, behind my awesome thing here that my member did, my follower did, is actually my stuff. Boop, right there. So if you want to check it out on YouTube or on, you can check me out on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. It's right there. It's super easy. Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa. There you go. But if you want to check that out, we made this giant mega build. All the team worked together. We went and cleared the whole area. It was like it was like the entire middle of one of those big cities. We cleared that entire middle out. We built up this giant structure, which actually fell down a couple times because we tensile strength, because it actually uses the physics, which is awesome. I love that part of it. And then we finally built it up with concrete, and we built up a giant tower and all of that stuff. And then I built that all up, and then I was going to stream some Star Wars, and then after that, some 7 Days to Die. And of course, my machine dies. Like dead. Like logic board gone. Like bye-bye, baby. And I know I've been in computers for 30 plus years, almost 40 years now. And I know when a computer is dead, I tried everything under the sun. Switching memory, switching stuff, taking the video card out, using built-in, doing all stuff. People from the stream were in my Discord trying to help me. People from my members were trying to help me. We did it for like 6 hours. We fooled around with it. And then the next day for like 20 hours. We could not get it to work. It is dead. But I got a new one on the way. So we're going to be playing some 7 Days to Die. Back into Fallout 4. We're going to be doing some Star Wars The Old Republic with my team. Going to see my amazing teamwork. My team raids all the time. And we have a lot of fun in that game together. I play whatever one of my members want to play. They told me, Kismet, well, we've been away from the game for like 3 years, right? Because we stopped after about 1.5 years. By the way, I didn't tell you that, Dark Dragon. That we've been away for a while. 7 Days to Die is an addiction, is real. Yes. Oh, well, let me tell that story first. When I first started playing 7 Days to Die, by the way, I was very skeptical that I would like it. And here's why. I'm not a big zombie guy, right? I'm like, oh, okay, it's a whole zombie thing, right? And Banlish had been kind of twisting my arm. He's like, Kismet, you should try it. I'm telling you, you'll love it, right? I'm like, all right, whatever. And I probably would have not played it had it not been a generous donation to me to play it. And the second I played it, the second I got in the game and I started making stuff, I knew that I was hopelessly addicted. I mean, 5 minutes in. 5 minutes in the game, I knew, oh my God, I'm going to be playing this game so much. And then I proceeded to play it for 15 hours. My longest stream ever. 15 hours. And then the next night, 15 hours. And then 18 and a half hours. My longest stream I was ever able to do, because I do have medical conditions that make that difficult. But 18 and a half hours. And then proceeded to play it. And I had like, in about a week and a half, I had 200 hours in the game. That's how addicted I am to 7 Days to Die. That's how amazing that game is. I cannot give it a better praise than that. And again, if it converts somebody like me who's not much into zombie games, I would at least give it a shot. I think it is very underpriced right now. It is like 20, 30 bucks. It's a $60 game easy. A $60 game easy. And when that sucker releases, I bet you it's going to go up to that. It's going to go up to that. Yeah. So Drunk knows what I'm talking about. That 7 Days to Die addiction. He knows what I'm talking about. Yes, it is so good. It is so good. Night, guys. Have fun watching the greatest stream. Now I lurk. All right, lurk away, Rex. We are super lurker friendly in here. So yes, thanks for bringing all that love. Wow, you guys got me up to a massive amount of viewers tonight. I just feel like Kiz talking here. Just sometimes I stop gaming. I talk with his viewers. This time is important. He shares his virtues and thoughts. Oh, I like that command there, Mayor Dave. Please be patient. Don't go anywhere. You won't be sorry. Thanks, learning some wisdom from Kismet's mind. Oh, I like that. I'd never seen that before. Mayor Dave just came up with that. Mayor Dave, by the way, incredible person in my stream. Make sure to show him some love. So yes, it is real. I would be playing some 7 Days to Die right now. Totally addicted to it. Building some awesome stuff. We'll be resetting my server, by the way. Warning to all my members who are watching. When I come back, when I get that PC, the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC, as we're going to call it, I'm going to have all your guys' names. Everybody who contribute to it going to be on the side of the PC. This PC built by all of you guys. We're going to build that PC back up again. We're going to build that PC, and we're going to build it back up again, but we're going to start again from scratch. We got some fun stuff planned. Fun things planned on our server. So be ready. So my members are still in there playing, by the way. They're still in there playing. They're still playing Star Wars The Old Republic. I have amazing officers and amazing members that don't need me around every second, right? They've still got my back. And by the way, there's another thing that would just wreck me, by the way, the other day, was for 14 years. 14 years as the leader of my team, I have never missed a Christmas party. And we have a Christmas party every year. Every year, in-game, we do something together as a team. And I like actually doing stuff as a team more. Just doing random stuff, right? Just hanging out. We were playing some hot potato. They were playing hot potato, hot ball. We've played it many times on the stream before, where you just throw the ball, and whoever ends up with the ball last, like hot potato, boom, you blow up, and then they keep going until there's only one person, last person standing, right? Super fun. Super fun, except for we had a little bit of in-game cashola. Like they won 1.8 million credits. 2 people did. 1.8 million in there. Now, I could not be in the game. I did not have a PC. I could not be in the game. It was the first year I could not be in the game. And boy, oh, man, that was getting to me. That was getting to me because you will see in my stream, I am very team goal centric. You guys, part of the Kismet Army, you press that follow button, boom, you're part of the team. My team that I've had over the last 14 years, I am always thinking about them. You want to know why I started streaming? And the very first reason? And back in Justin TV, which is like 5 years ago, or how many ever years ago my other account was, because I actually had another account called Lord Kismet, and I had it in Justin TV. And the reason why I started streaming was so I could show my skill rotations. My skill rotations, where to stand in raids, all of that stuff, so I could show, because I thought, wow, this would be a great tool to help people in my guild how to be better at what they do, right? And it worked beautifully, by the way, beautifully, worked wonderfully. But people could just watch me on stream play. I wasn't going to be a serious streamer or nothing like that. I had a job. I was a graphic designer. That was my goal, to just be in the stream, hang out, and hang out with my members. But then again, I fell in love with it when I started playing this game, Fallout Shelter, and absolutely fell in love with streaming. I think it is so incredibly fun. And you know how I know it's fun? Because, and Drunk, if you're still in the stream, bro, let me know. If you're still in the stream, let me know if this happens to you. You start streaming, and he streams for like 36 hours, 72 hours, a very long time. Let me know if you get in there, you start streaming, and all of a sudden, you look up, and it's like 3 hours later, 5 hours later, 10 hours later, how many ever hours later, and you feel like it's been 15 minutes. You feel like it's literally been 15 minutes have gone by. That's how you know you're doing what you love. That's how you know you're doing something that you enjoy. Some of you know what that feeling is, right? Maybe it's being around your girlfriend or your husband or your spouse or whoever, right? When you're hanging around with them, time goes by like that. When you're at work, time is crawling, man. Unless you're doing something you love, like I'm doing right now. But sometimes you're at work and that time is just crawling. Maybe you're at school, right? Maybe you're at college or you're in high school or whatever you're in, and you're watching that clock and you're like, come on, clock, 3 o'clock, bro. I want to get out of here, right? You're watching, it's just going by so slow. But there you go. There you go. There you go. Let me know anybody in the chat who feels the same way about gaming, about hanging around with loved ones, about chilling out, like at dinner. You might go to dinner, and then before you know it, holy moly, we've been sitting here for 3 hours, right? You close the place down. Let me know in the chat. Any of you ever feel that way? Any of you ever feel that way? Oh, he already said it. Good night, Kismet in chat. Many good times. Thank you, Drunk Enough. Thanks for hanging out. I should have seen it. It was at the top of my chat. I should have seen that. Those Kiz Caps meat bag. Team Kismet, we are family, exactly. We are a gaming family up in here. 108 viewers, no sleep for you tonight, Kismet. Yes, I am one of those people who is respectful enough to not go offline when somebody raids me. I think it's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to not only to the raider who raided me, but also to all of you who have come into my stream and go, who is this Kismet guy? He seems crazy. He seems crazy. I am a little crazy. I'm a little crazy, but I'm a nice guy most of the time. Most of the time. And we're playing some Fallout Shelter. You guys are probably watching some 7 Days to Die, and you're like, I don't know about this game that Kismet is playing. But, you know, as a streamer, it's not just about the gameplay. Now, I could sit here and do this. Right? Or, of course, I'd be doing this, looking down at my iPad the whole time. And just game. And when you're beginning to stream, not a lot of people know this. And I know this just from past experience in life, that's not what it's all about. It is not just about playing games. Some people just want to watch people who are really good at games, and that's cool. I do the same thing. I watch people play Hearthstone. I'm not going to play Hearthstone. I don't have enough time. You got to be really into it to be great at it. I would rather not be terrible at it, and you guys watch me be terrible at it, than to go watch somebody who is awesome at it and then refer you to the awesome person, right? That's what I would rather do. I'm pretty good at this game. I'm pretty great. I've been playing this game since day one. I got some great tips that can help you. Night mode. Whole bunch of other awesome stuff. In fact, I took it to the whole next level and I made a video. Several videos. Actually, I just uploaded 350 videos this year. Streams, highlights, tips, all sorts of stuff. And if you want some tips on this game, boom, there they are right there in the chat. Like night mode. If you only watch one thing in my stream, or one thing in that video, just flip through those videos and find the thing that says night mode. That will change the whole entire way you do your vault. It'll transform your vault. You'll be like me. That's right. You'll have all level 50 people with all max stats. Right here. That's that middle thing with all the bars at maximum. See, the bars are all the way up. Those are all the people. I only have like 2 people in my vault, which I just added recently, that are not at max. Let me see if I can find them in there. Let's go ahead and hit their level. Gotta bring them top. Look, that's what it looks like, the top one there. Now, also in my stream, you will see that I can go above and beyond, because I have the power of graphics. You're like, what do you mean, Kismet? You know, something that would be amazing is if you could, like, make it snow in the stream. Something like this. 3-dimensional snow. That's pretty cool. Now, can you turn the snow back up? I sure can. Now, what about if you went above and beyond and you did some 3D graphics that actually help people not have to look all over the stream, all over the screen for what you're talking about? Because I know that drives you crazy. It drives me crazy. When I'm watching the stream, guys talking, blah, 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 goes on to the next thing. I have no idea what he did. I was trying to learn whatever he was trying to tell me, and I missed it. But for me, I use my awesome 3D arrow, and I can point out right here, look, they don't have max stats because you have these bars. But here, all of these guys have max stat. Oh, my little thing came up again. Stop that. Stop that bar. And then these guys all have max stats, and again, that night mode is going to allow you to get everybody to max stats, and you'll be crushing this game. You'll be crushing it like a boss. Like a boss. Now, what other cool stuff can I do? Well, I have the power of graphics. I've been a graphic designer 25 years. And I can do cool stuff like go Stealth Boy. And you're like, Kismet, you don't have no Stealth Boy. You're crazy, bro. I walked into a crazy man stream up in here. You crazy. Oh, yeah? I have the power, bro. Right here. Boom. Stealth Boy activated. That's right. And turn it right back off again. And I'm back. There we go. Because I try to take my stream above and beyond. Normally, I am much more animated than I am right now. I am exhausted. We're just doing some feels today. We're from Real Talk. Just chilling out. Not doing much gameplay. Not doing a massive amount. So a little bit. A little bit of gameplay. We've done some questing. We've done some stuff. We've done some raider attacks. I am normally doing way more gameplay than I'm doing today. But we're exhausted. My mods, my supporters, and myself have worked incredibly hard for the last 3 months, 6 months, year and a half toward the stream and everything that we've been working toward till this moment. Over the last 25 days, we have given away 100 games. 100 games on stream. That's hundreds of dollars worth of games for you guys, for all the love in the stream. We've given away these things. T-shirts, Kiz caps. We've been giving away a ton of that stuff. We sent those loot drops all over the world. Australia, England, Canada, United States, all over the place. As well. And literally I got to the point last night where I was so exhausted that I had to give away stuff every 5 minutes. And we did that for hours. I say, okay, everybody, I'm just going to take it to 5 minutes, and we're just, every 5 minutes, we're going to give something away. And then we give something, we give another one away. Skyrim, special edition. Okay, boom. All right, we'll give away, Mad Max. Give it away. I mean, I can give you the whole list, but I'll give you some of them. I'll give you some of them from the list. It was a massive list of stuff. So we just kept giving it away and giving it away and giving it away and giving it away now. You know that song. We kept giving it all away until such a point that we were absolutely exhausted. So today is our chill stream. My mods get to chill out. You guys get to chill out. Maybe you're already exhausted from the holiday anyway because your parents or you had to work or whatever. Or your extended family, your Aunt Berta keeps pinching your cheek and it drives you crazy. Whatever it is, you're now in the chill stream. You're in the chill stream. And this is usually my time of year where I chill out. After Christmas, all the hustle and bustle of the holidays, all the hustle and bustle of everything, of the normal life. This is usually a chill time for me. Between here and New Year's. And then hustle and bustle back again, right? Back to it. Full speed. But you will find me very much less animated than I normally am tonight. We're just chilling. We're chilling, having some real talk, having a great time tonight. Having the best stream ever. That's right. I try to make every stream I do the best stream I have ever done. Because I think that's what it takes. This is best stream ever, number 52 in a row. Right. And this is also the never give up stream because I did lose my PC. There you go, him fum. Request accepted. Ah, yes. I'm from California, hyperthyroid. That's where the chili peppers come from, bro. I've listened to a lot of chili peppers. I love it. Chili peppers are awesome, man. I never limit myself, by the way. And for those of you who are new to my stream, I don't limit myself based on other people's expectations. People are like, oh, I expect you to like whatever you grew up, like Bee Gees or something like that, right? Bee Gees are okay. I think they got a bad rap because they got a backlash because of disco. Incredible artists, incredible. They wrote some of the greatest songs ever, right? Not just disco songs, but other songs that other artists have played. Great one, Islands in the Stream. Greatest duet of all time. Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. And you're like, Kismet, that's like an old song, man. That's like weird. That's the greatest duet of all time. It still sells to this day. It is selling millions of copies of them today, to this moment, right now. It's a song that sets the test of time. So I don't limit myself in what I can like. If I want to listen to rap music, I want to listen to Eminem, I can listen to whatever I want. It's my life and my choice. I can like whatever I want. I don't care if everybody else my age doesn't like it. Screw them. They don't know what's good. Right? I can listen to Chili Peppers. I can listen to classical music. I listen to some opera. Jonathan Antone. Incredibly great. Amazing voice. Like once in a lifetime you hear that voice. Right? I'd love to have that voice. I don't have it. I don't have anywhere close to that voice. He's amazing. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't like what you like. I had a friend of mine. Got in the car. He said, hey, let's go to lunch. He said, I'll drive. I'm like, okay, cool. I got in the car. He was listening to some Johnny Cash. He's like, oh, hold on. Let me turn that off. I'm like, why are you turning it off? He's like, oh, well, not everybody likes Johnny Cash. I'm like, it's your car, bro. You listen to whatever you want. You listen to whatever you want. Never be ashamed of what you like. You like death metal? Play it in your car. It's your freaking car. If they don't like it, start walking. I like Johnny Cash. I think he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time. I like a lot of stuff. Don't limit yourself. Why put yourself in this tiny little box? This tiny little limitation. Life is a huge thing. It's a massive thing. People telling you what you can like and what you don't like. So, you know what? You go like what you like. I'm going to like what I like. I like Eminem. I think he's an incredible rapper. I think he's amazing. I think he's got that transcendent thing, right? He might be a little crazy, but he has amazing skills at what he does. And I like quality of stuff. Quality rapper. Amazing, amazing. Cusses way too much for being around my kids. I don't play it around my kids. But he's got the skills, right? And that's what life is about. Enjoying the things that you like and screw everybody else. Screw everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. Again, real talk's up in here. Noise. Noise, says Warrior Kane. Noise. Noise. All right, what are we doing here? Let's revive some people. There we go. There's some gameplay. Let's revive some people up in here. Now, I'm staying extra just for you guys. Just for you guys. Normally, I would have left about an hour ago. My mods are like, are we going to finish yet, Kismet? Are we done? Nah. I'm going to hang out a little extra. Because guess what? I have Tuesday night off, and so do all my mods. So they can rest up, have a great night, do whatever they want to do, and they don't have to worry about the stream. Because I know they worry about the stream, because they are so dedicated to my channel. They are incredibly dedicated. Incredibly dedicated, incredibly awesome, best mods on Twitch. Sorry to everybody else's channel, but such is the truth. Such is the truth, at least to me. They are the best. You will find, hang out on my stream. You will find that my mods are not going to just go postal on you and ban you for no reason. Break the chat rules. They're going to drop Fate's hammer on you faster than you can see. You spin right out of the channel. But if you're cool, you're chilling out, you know, you make a mistake, maybe we might unban you. You know, if you're cool. But if you start getting out of control, then they'll get you. And that's their job. Don't blame them for doing their job, right? But other than that, they are amazing. Because they were first my followers, and then became my mods. And it's not easy finding awesome mods. I tell you, it is not easy. I've had a couple. I went a bit crazy. I don't know if it was the real life stuff that made him go crazy. I don't know what it is. And I've seen a lot of streamers have tough times mods. You know that, here's another thing. Speaking of awesome streamers. Swifty, my favorite streamer of all time. Sorry, Drunk. Sorry, bro. If you came back in the chat. Or Banlish. Or Frostlin. Or whoever. Everybody else who's streamer. Sorry, Swifty's my favorite. Everybody's got their favorite. I don't have a favorite among my kids, by the way. And everybody says that, oh, you always have a favorite. No. I got enough love for all three of them. Right. But Swifty is my favorite. Because you know why? He transcends whatever game he plays. He could be mowing his lawn. I'd be watching. He could be painting the walls. I'll be watching. I've actually watched his chair for hours on end when he wasn't even there. He was off at the gym. In the gaming house. I was watching there. Who in the chat? If any of you Swifty fans, who in the chat was watching Swifty's chair? Throw it in the chat. I'm gonna throw you a Swifty emote because I've been subscribed to Swifty for 3+ years. Let me throw you a Swifty emote. He actually has an emote. That is Swifty's chair. So how incredibly awesome you must be of a streamer when you would have 1,000 people in your channel and you weren't even there. You weren't even there, and they were sitting there waiting for the moment in which you walk in the door. That's how dedicated people are to Swift. I think it's amazing. Because he's a nice guy, doesn't cuss all the time on the stream, super funny guy, laughs all the time, all that kind of stuff. He doesn't need a shout out from me, by the way. I've seen him make $10,000 in a day. I've seen him, have massive sponsors. He don't need a shout out from me, though I have shouted him out before. We have gone over there, dropped him a host, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of streamer I would like to, when I grow up and I'm a big boy, be one day. Be that kind of streamer where you come in and hang out no matter what. You come in, you're like, hey, who is this Kismet guy? He's not playing much games right now, but he's talking, real talk. We're chilling out. We're having a good time together. Now, if you also notice I look right at you guys, for streamers, look right at your audience. Make a connection with them. Right now, I'm connecting with all you guys, the 100 people in the chat. Right? Some of you are doing something else, though. You're not even looking at me. You're like, I know you're eating. You're doing your homework, talking to your family, whatever you're doing. But most of you are looking at me right now. And I love to make that connection with people. I love to do it at TwitchCon. I love to do it here on the stream. Make connection with your peeps. There you go. Couch on a spring. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I've never seen that one. Couch on a spring. Yeah. That's where I want me go in gaming as well. Exactly, Dark Dragon. There you go. Can you leak his channel so I can check him out later? Ooh, Swifty? Oh, wow. You've never seen Swifty? Holy mackerel. You sure can. Mods, throw Swifty's link in there. I'm surprised they haven't already done it. Man, I'm just getting rated like crazy on this. I don't know what it is about this particular, this week. By the way, when I'm not playing on stream, I rarely get rated. I rarely get attacked in there. I'm getting rated in-game all the time. There we go. Don't eyeball me, Kismet. I'm having flashbacks from boot camp. There you go. Get down and give me 50. There you go. You talking to me? You eyeballing me, boy? Latrine duty. Latrine and clean the duty. There you go. Yes. By the way, big fan of the military myself. My family, my side, big military family. My wife's family, military family. The mother-in-law, by the way, E9 in the Navy. E9, Senior Master Chief. You don't mess with no Senior Master Chief. She tell you like it is, bro. Tell you like it is. Imagine that first meeting, right? Senior Master Chief, the boss, the big boss. For those of you who've been in the Navy, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those of you who've been in the armed forces, that top level, they don't get there by nothing, right? They get there by earning their way there, by being tough. Can't mess around. You got to do your stuff. You got to be the best at what you do to get up there. So yeah, big love to any military families out there, especially if they are deployed. Big love to you guys. Hope you're having a safe and happy holiday. Hope they come back to you soon. I did get someone in the chat. That was Rigbo who said that. Who their father came in and surprised him for holidays. That is just awesome. I love to watch those stories. By the way, I hate watching the news. I hate watching the news. I only like the news when they're showing awesome stories like that. I would like the positive news. If somebody could start a network where they have nothing but positive news, they'd have 0 sponsors, by the way, and they'd have barely anybody watching, but I'd be watching about the positive news that happened in a day. Maybe I should start that. I should start my own channel and collect the positive news of the day. Humans did not destroy themselves today. Somebody came back from war and their family had a great day. Somebody went out and showed appreciation to the people who are the reason why we have our freedoms and we are not afraid all the time. I mean, you're still probably afraid some because there's crazy people in the world. But those are the stories I like to hear. I don't want to hear about the car crash. I don't want to care about the person that got cut in half or somebody stabbed and kill them. I don't want to hear about that stuff. That's the reality of the world. I know. But the things I want to hear about is something that uplifts my day. They only give you 1 minute of uplifting in your day, and they give you 59 other minutes of depressing stuff, of your complete lack of trust in humanity, right? And it's deteriorated to that point. By the way, the news gets worse and worse and worse all the time. It used to be, when I was younger, that the news was like the news, what was going on, right? Oh, well, this thing happened and that thing happened, and this might be a happy thing or this might be an unhappy thing. And they would mix and match it all, right? They would mix and match and fairly balance it out in such a way that it wasn't all about getting as many people to watch and get that advertising dollar. And that's what news has become now. Well, I can't watch the news. Can't watch the news. I like those kind of stories where the dude came home, he was deployed, he came home, he surprised his family, and you could just see the emotion on their face. Those are the things I like to see. Let me know if you guys are the same way. Yeah, we're just real talking in the chat today. Real talking in the chat. This is the way it's going to be for the rest of the stream. And this is like extra bonus time we're now in the stream. This is extra bonus time. We're not even my normal stream time now. We're going extra. We're going extra. I think I've got about another 15 minutes, by the way. I got about another 15 minutes in me before I literally fall out of the chair. Before I fall out of the chair. But again, I'm going to show you guys some extra love tonight. Show you guys some extra love. Oh, speaking of extra love, Jazz with dropping that dragon hammer, crushing that follow button. Hope you like my cool 3D animations. I did those myself. With Fire becoming part of the Kismet Army. Yes, I do a lot of 3D animation here. You can see I do a lot of 3D stuff here. I do a lot of graphics. I'm a graphic designer. I've been a graphic designer 25 years. But now, I'm also a Twitch broadcaster and also a professional gamer. I didn't say I was a pro gamer. I said I was a professional gamer because this is what I do for a living every day. Well, maybe not for a living, but this is what I do every day. It's still not a living yet. It's not a living yet, but it's what I do every day. How about that? That is a fair summation of it. So welcome. Make sure to show him some love. Show Jazz some love in the chat. There we go. Sent you the sale on Whisper. There you go. I was getting Swifty's channel. Did we give Swifty's channel a shout out? Not that he needs one from me. There we go. Yeah, Mayor Dave did it. Go over there and tell Swifty that I sent you over there. He probably won't see it in chat. I love Swifty. I think he's the greatest streamer ever. He's the one that pioneered streaming. Him and Athene pioneered. The reason why you guys have a Twitch today, the reason why you guys are watching Twitch is in part. There's a whole bunch of other awesome streamers also, by the way. Not giving it just to them. There's a lot of other awesome streamers. But in part, the people who pioneered streaming. And there's people now that don't even know these people. Don't even know Swifty. They don't even know Athene. The people who pioneered streaming. The reason why Twitch is around today, the reason why they went from Justin TV to Twitch, is pioneered by a lot of these amazing streamers. And Swifty's one of those. Swifty's one of those pioneers. And I believe that you should show credit to the people who got you there, right? Who got you there. So there you go. So go show love to some Swifty out there. Show him some love. Show him some love. Yeah, a paid hobby. I don't get paid. I put everything back into the stream. My wife is working 2 jobs, so I can sit here and not get paid. Now, just so you let you know, I've been a graphic designer 24 years. I've got paid a whole lot of money for doing that. A whole lot. And I saved up my money. I put it away in my retirement. And I went and did a whole lot of stuff in my 20s and 30s because who thinks they're going to live past their 20s and 30s? And I spent a whole lot of money. And that's not to brag. Because life comes full circle. I started off with nothing. I had nothing. I had to go get a job, right? Like everybody else. And that's what I did. Went to college, on a job. Earned that money, did what I wanted to do, my passion, graphic design. Had it since I was 8 years old, I had a passion for it. Did it all my whole entire life. And then, had it taken away from me. Had it taken away from me. Might start crying, just letting you know. It is an emotional thing. Had it taken away from me because I can't do it any longer. Because I have a terrible vertigo. I have imbalance in my ears. I have terrible sleep apnea, where I go to sleep every night. You think you got problems. By the way, if you want to really check how bad your problems are, look at some of the other people in the world. Now, my problems are rough, but they're still not bad as some other people have. They got much worse than me. So I'm not like trying to get your sympathy or anything like that. I'm just telling you why I'm an unpaid streamer. Because I can't do that anymore. I can't do it anymore because of those medical conditions. Any kind of stress or anything like that, aggravate them. I have to lay down. If you're with a client doing graphic design, and I say, hold on, I have to go lay down for 2 hours, it's not going to work out. And plus, I wouldn't be a great designer. I consider myself a pretty good, possibly great graphic designer. Possibly great. Right? I must have been great because I've been doing it for 25 years, and I had a whole bunch of people who loved my work and who would go to nobody else but me. Right? And I worked for some great companies, amazing companies. And I just can't do that anymore. I have to say, what can I do? Not what can't I do, but what can I do? What other things do I love in my life? I'm doing it right now, brother. Talking to you. Right now. Playing some games. Doing some streaming. So there you go. That's life. Now again, I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to get your sympathy. Not trying to get anything like that. I'm trying to inspire you that the fact that I have sleep apnea, and if I go to sleep tonight, I could not wake up tomorrow. Every single night. So all those other problems in your world melt away. And you say, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do what I love to do. And this is what I love to do, and I'm going to do it. Whether this is the last one. I'm telling you real. I'm not a character. I don't lie, I don't cheat, I don't steal, and I don't shortcut in games. I don't cheat my games. I don't use third-party mods. A lot of you guys are laughing right now because I say it all the time in the stream. This is who I am. This is the real Kismet. You're in the real talk right now. This is the real me. So if you meet me at TwitchCon, again, I have real good lighting, so I look much younger, and I have a bit of an overbite. That's me. And when you see me in real life, this is the person you will see. All right? That's what my stream's all about. The real Kismet up in here. All right? Sorry I was eyeballing you, Dark Dragon. All right. Exactly. Kismet quote, I'll be playing games till I die. Exactly. I'm going to get that one last high score, and then I'm going to go, game over, bro. Hopefully in a lot of years from now. Hopefully in a lot of years. So yes, basically an unpaid hobby. Perspective. Exactly, Warrior King. Hashtag perspective. Your perspective changes, bro, throughout your life. When you're young, you know a great example of that? I just thought of a great example for perspective. When you're young and other people have children, you're like, those people are annoying me with their children. You guys may still feel that way right now. They're annoying you. The kid is crying. You might be on an airplane, which is like the worst place to be because you're trapped there. You're trapped there. Thank you so much for the host. And Jax, appreciate it. Because you're trapped on an airplane and somebody's kid is crying and it's driving them crazy. Well, whatever bad day that you're having, those parents are having a worse day. Because they feel terrible. Because everybody on that plane is treating them horribly. You may not even know it. Because they're pissed off at them because they got their kid on the plane. Well, you know what? Maybe the kid's going for like a medical bypass or something. And you're worried about your little hour trip on the plane. And I know that sucks. I've been on that plane. And I've been all over the place, by the way, on the plane. When I was young, had lots of money. I could fly wherever I wanted. And I flew all over the place. 5-star hotels and all of that fun, yada, yada, yada stuff. And I've been in that situation. Now, I've been right there saying, those people, I wish they'd shut their kid up. Right? Now I got kids. And I see it from a whole different perspective. When kids cry, it bothers me 0% now. At all. Doesn't bother me at all. I could be sitting there, be 5 kids crying. I'd be like, oh, poor kids, what's their problem? Because I learned a little thing called empathy. It's not an easy thing to learn. I didn't know anything about it when I was young. I had no cares about anybody else except for myself. Just me, making money. Making money doing graphic design. Again, straight up real talk here in Kismet stream. Straight up real talk. Kids, how's this going? Going awesome, man, Jax. Thanks for the host, bro. So there we go. I know 95 viewers, and I'm literally just sitting here talking. I'm literally sitting here talking, real talking with you guys, playing a mobile game, Fallout Shelter, and literally barely playing. I'm barely playing because I am exhausted. We're having a lot of real talk. So that is a great thing that you just pointed out, Warrior King. Hashtag perspective. Your perspective will change in your life. I don't care if those kids are crying. I feel bad for the parents that those kids are crying. I feel bad that other people are treating them poorly because their kids are crying. I try to go, oh, it's okay, da 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 da, and I go over to them and I say, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Take good care of your kids. Ah, gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Makes me feel good about myself when I do that too, by the way. That I have learned enough in my life. I've come from that other point of view now, that other perspective. That do it. Now, if you do it in a movie theater, I'm sorry. I'm still at that mode with everywhere else. I'm okay. Movie theater, I'm sorry. Let me know in the chat if you guys are the same way. Everywhere else is okay. I don't care if you're out to eat. I don't care if you're on an airplane. I don't care where you are. But the one thing you have power of, by the way, when my kids were young, I did not go to the movie theater for like 7 years. For like 7 years. I finally took them. I think my oldest daughter, I took her when she was like 7 or 6 years old to the movies. But when I think she could sit there long enough to not have a problem, and if she did have a problem, I would take her straight out of there, right? I think that's the only one. I think that's the only one. Night Warrior Kane. Well, I'm a hop on because work tomorrow, but love the stream. Good night, brother, and hope you awake in the morning. Yes, thank you so much, Warrior Kane. I'm going to try very, very hard to do so. Every single day. Every single day I'm going to try to get up, get out of that bed, and do what I love to do. Hang out with you guys. Stream. Hang out with my family. Stream. Your perspective changes. Believe me, that was a perspective change when they told me that. I did a whole bunch of sleep tests, and I did a whole bunch of stuff, and I thought, you know what? They're going to give me some magic pill that'll fix this, or they're going to find a way to fix this problem, and it'll be fixed forever, and I can go back to my normal life. Right? And I did that for 2 years. Spent all of my money I saved, spent all my retirement, my wife's retirement, everything. Spent it all. But I'm not dead. So it did work. Some of those doctors, I want my money back. Just saying. I would like to have at least the bulk of that money back. But I am still alive, and I have a new perspective in people who are ill. Much more ill than me, by the way. There's some people out there who are incredibly ill and who have a rough time, but still every day have a positivity to them. And I'm like, if they can do that every day and still try to keep that positivity going, why can't I do that? Why can't I do that in my life, right? Because that's what's going to help me. That positivity does have the power to push you forward and help your health. I'm way better than I was a year and a half ago. When I started streaming, you can go back and watch my videos. I'm a wreck. I'm a mess. I'm 40 pounds heavier. 40 pounds heavier, and I'm a mess. Some real talk for Christmas, everybody. I think this is like a special... The feels today, I'm telling you. The last 3 days, I'm just like nothing but feels here in the stream. There we go. Kismet will take an entire stream to stop gaming and talk with his viewers. This is important times. Sorry, Amir Dave. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm still playing a game. But I'm literally exhausted. Again, I got up today and I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just not stream today and I'll just... rest up after like this marathon we've been running here. Marathon we've been running. I'm kind of, I'm letting my mods chill out too. My mods need time to chill out. They've been working super hard. They need some chill time. Dark Dragon, like I said, kids, I will die doing two of the things, gaming or something not PG with my wife. Well, there you go. There you go. Those are two great ways to go, by the way. That's still PG-13. Two great ways to go. Not so great for your partner if you go that way. But great ways to go. Go out doing what you love. Playing games, have a heart attack on the stream. Great way to go. Right? Or hanging out with your loved ones. Right? Great way to go. I like people who've had a great life. Right? Who've had a great life. I've been very lucky in my life, by the way. I have very few regrets. Only one, and I talked about it on the stream before. There was somebody who needed my help. I thought somebody else would probably help him because I didn't have enough time. I was young and selfish. I should have helped him. They were in a piano class of mine I was in when I was in college. I took that as just a fun elective. And it turned out to be a nightmare. She got yelled at. She didn't get to do what she loved to do, which she wanted to learn the piano. That's what she told to me. She wanted, she came to me and said, "Could you help me, Kismet? Can you help me learn the piano? I'm falling behind. I need your help." Too selfish. Too self-centered. She was smoking hot, by the way. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I not help that girl? Ask her out. You know why? Full 12 units I was taking, and I was working 40 hours a week. And I was focused on my career. That's what I wanted to do. And I took this one thing as kind of just a fun extra thing I wanted to do. Just piano. If I failed the class, I wouldn't care, right? It was just my one fun elective out of all of my credits I was taking. And then the teacher just like yelled at her and screamed at her, and she went crying out of the room, and she probably never played the piano again. I know I didn't play the piano after that. I totally left. I asked for my money back. I said I will never be in that class again. But what I should have done was told that teacher off. I should have told that teacher off to never treat people like that, to never crush people's dreams. At my age I am now, if I could go back in time and do that, and we've been talking about that a lot in the stream, if you could go back and change one thing, but then again, it would change who the person you are now. Maybe I'd still be a self-centered bastard right now. I would be not with my wife because my wife wouldn't have put up with that. I would not be with my wife. I would be a rich, old graphic designer. It would probably end up with a very hollow life, because that is a very hollow life. It is not filled up. In your life, you fill yourself up through the interaction with others, right? Through wife, kids, friends, people you like. Those are the things that are important. Again, I put people as number one, all the other stuff. Great example, my gaming team, right? Go and raid. I don't care about the stuff. They're just stuff. It's virtual stuff too. It's not even real stuff. It's virtual stuff. So am I going to put my members below my need to get this virtual stuff? Never. My members are always number one. Stuff, if I want it bad enough, I'm a pretty decent gamer. I can go and grind it out. And I've done it before. I've got the best gear in the game and done all of that. Did that in WoW, did it in Lotro, did it in Lord of the Rings Online, did it all the way back to Lineage. 14 years running, my guild's been together. I can do it. I know I can. Not so easy now, in my conditions. But I could still do it if I wanted it bad enough. But I find the most important times that I enjoy is just chilling out with my members. I mean, one of my favorite times in WoW has nothing to do with the 40-man raids we used to do. We used to do 40-man raids. You're the hardest ones in the game. We do 40 on 40 PvP way back in vanilla. We do all of that stuff. But the funnest times I remember in the game is just sitting there fishing right there at Goldshire. Hanging out with my members, shooting the breeze. Like we're shooting the breeze right now, right? Funnest times in the game. I remember them so fondly. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you know what I'm talking about, right? Some of your funnest times in gaming has nothing to do with the achievements you've done. It's hanging out with other awesome people. And you guys are doing that right now. There's incredibly awesome people hanging out on my stream. You're having that moment right now. You're having that moment hanging out with a lot of amazing people. Maybe. Maybe you're like, Kismet, you're crazy. I am not listening to anything you have to say. You could be doing that too. Oh, Warrior Kane's back. Okay, go back to the mix of wisdom now with what you had then, if one could. Yes. Would you do it? It would change the way you are. Time and life go the wrong way. They do. They're never what you expect. By the way, had I not had children, had I not had these conditions, my goal was at 40, 6 years ago, was to work till 40, buy myself $1 million house in Hawaii, and retire. Never have kids. Never get married. None of that. Ever. None of that. Those are my goals before I met my wife. Before that moment that I was telling you guys about earlier. This moment. When you meet that person, that one. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you have not discovered it yet. When this happens. That moment. When you meet the right person. I've been with my wife 25 years. Takes a strong man to be with a strong woman. 25 years. Been a graphic designer. 25 years. Been in computers. Almost 40 years now. Pioneered it. Pioneered Photoshop, Illustrator, all of those. Before anybody even knew what a computer was, I was using those. I was 10 years ahead of all other graphic designers at the time because I knew the computer and I also knew graphic design. Gave me a huge advantage above everybody else. So learn a whole lot of stuff. Learn your stuff to get out there. So there you go. A lot of real talk in here. Again, very little gameplay. Some gameplay. You guys are watching the gameplay in the background. My vault really runs itself at this point. But some gameplay. We're kind of waiting people to come back from the wasteland anyway. Oh, my Doc Croc crashed. He died. We make it there? Oh, 41 minutes. Still got 41 minutes. I don't think we're going to be here in 41 minutes. We're going to be here... Okay, I'll go another 5 minutes. Go another 5 minutes so I can catch up on chat. Like Kiz, we're doing... There we go. I already read that one. Kiz, that violates the Prime Directive. Haha, Dark Dragon. There you go. Star Trek reference for you guys. By the way, I get this question all the time. Kismet, what do you like, Star Wars or Star Trek? Are you a big fan of both? Which one? I'm a fan of both of them. I'm just not a super fan. You know, super fans are the ones that know, you know, like, because don't ask me questions about, you know, episode 53. I'm not going to know. And, you know, some people know it like as super fans of stuff. And then some people pick on people because they're super fans. You know what? Love what you love. If you love Star Trek, love it. You love going out doing LARPing, if you love dressing up for the Renaissance fairs, if you love doing that stuff. I've never dressed up for a Renaissance fair, but I've been to Renaissance fair, and a lot of hot girls there, by the way. Go to Renaissance fairs. Go there. There's a lot of beautiful women there. I'm telling you. They're awesome. Maybe meet the special one, right? I'm telling you. Don't limit yourself in life. Do what you love to do, right? So I don't limit myself in what I can do and what I can't do. I'm just not a super fan. That doesn't mean I don't like it. That doesn't mean that you can't be a super fan. You like what you like. I'm going to like what I like, and I only have so much time in the day. I only have so much time in the day, and I saw Star Wars in 1977 at the Mann's Chinese Theater when it came out. And I watched everybody in that theater as a 7-year-old child. Yes, I'm 46 years old. It's okay. As a 7-year-old child, I watched everybody give it a standing ovation. I've never seen that before. Everybody give it a standing ovation, clapped, yelled, screamed, said it was the most amazing movie of all time. Come out of there and get right back in line. Some of those people just watched it all day long. All week long. Just kept watching and watching those moments. So I'm a huge fan of Star Wars. I'm a fan of Star Wars. Love Star Trek, especially the original, Next Generation. Some of the other ones, not so much. But a lot of them I really enjoy. Right? But I can't tell you who was in Scene 57 and Five Guys Back. Right? I can't tell you. I'm not that big of a fan. Same thing with Lord of the Rings and all that other stuff. I like it. It's awesome. But don't ask me any trivia. But like what you like, man. Like what you like. If you like Star Trek, if you like Star Wars, if you like all that stuff, go for it. Okay, this time I'm really going to bed, says Warrior Cade. Yeah, that's what I usually say in somebody's stream, and then I come back like 15 minutes later. There you go. Time can be rewritten. You know, I always had an interest in time. Not a fan of Star Wars. Hides. Don't worry about it, Kayla. If you're not a fan of Star Wars, you should also have the ability to not like it. It's your life. It's your choices. People should not beat you up because you don't like something that they like. Right? I think that's a big mistake. Not liking something, not liking someone because you don't like what they like is a terrible reason not to like somebody. If that person treats you poorly, that's a great reason not to like them. If they are a jerk, if they're kicking your dog, if they're running around on you, if they're being mean to your children, if they are just a horrible person in the way they treat other people, might be a red flag. Just saying. Right? I don't care where you come from. I don't care what your background is. I don't care any of that stuff. I don't see people that way. It's just I'm not wired that way. I don't see people and put them in a little box. It's not worth your time to do that. Don't put them in a little box. Look how they act. Don't listen to anything they say, by the way. If you want to truly, like my wife, her actions, everything she does every day is a caring, loving thing. Right? That's how I look at people. How are they as a person? What do they do in their life, right? And you got to watch people more, not in a creepy way, but in a way that you understand that these people are good people. Right? And I've met a lot of great people in my life. A lot of great people by taking that mentality. And I've met a lot of jerks too. A lot of people I don't want to be around because they're too busy telling me what I should like and too busy telling me what I should be doing. Right? Now, it's your parents' job, by the way, for those who are going to go right to your parents. Your parents are spending $500,000 to raise you, in case you didn't know. They're going to work for the bulk of their life so they can raise you as a child. Now, my children are still young. I'm 46 years old. My kids are 8 years and 10 years old, right? I've got another 10 years to go. Hopefully, I'll still be around. I've got another 10 years to go before they're 18. They go off to college. They are then, hopefully, know enough about making good decisions to go out there and do the right thing, right? To make their own path in life, right? So, again, there's no reason to treat people because you don't like what they like poorly, right? That's the worst reason. I think that's the worst reason. Also, don't treat people like they're below you. I get triggered when I see that happen. You know, the fancy smancy people. Their little pinkies up. The fancy smancy people. I'm sure not too many of you are like that. I'm sure you guys are awesome because you're in my stream. That makes you awesome. But, you know, the fancy smashy people, they're like the common people. I don't want to be around the common people. You make yourself common by acting that way. You are below the common people when you act that way. I think when you treat people poorly, like a waitress, waiter, people who come and who are working their way, man, they may have had a bad start. They may have had a bad start to life, and they're making do. They're trying to do their best. Treat those people with respect. Also treat those people with respect because they're going to do something to your food too, by the way. Little side story to you. But treat those people with respect because they're just like everybody else. Put their pants on one leg at a time, just like you do. Okay? Just like most people do, unless you're like Wallace and Gromit, where the guy comes in and he goes in both legs at a time. If you guys know that reference. If you don't know that reference, Google it. Google it, you won't regret it. Some awesome claymation, by the way. Awesome claymation there. Raiders getting owned. Seen a lot of raiders get killed tonight. A lot of ghouls. Getting myself some sweet weapons as well. Yes. We are all off the blueprint of being a human. And I don't use that as an excuse. I don't use an excuse to treat people poorly. That they are below me. The second you treat someone like that, you just drop to the bottom. You just drop to the bottom. And I know there's like an instinct to do that in some people. It's also based on some people's cultures. Be aware of other people's cultures, by the way. Great example. Good friend of mine. Chinese guy. Awesome. Amazing guy. Brilliant. Genius. Way smarter than me. Way smarter than me. He's from China. Awesome guy. But I don't look at him that way. I don't look at him as from China, right? I don't look at him from that. But I do need to be aware that he has different customs. And one of those things is he will stand really close to me. He will stand in my bubble. Americans have like this bubble, right? Some countries don't have the bubble. Americans, they have a bubble. If you break that bubble, they go into like triggered mode. They go into like, there's somebody in my zone, right? You're in my zone. So be aware. If you're from another country and you come to America and you're in people's face like this, that is like a triggered mode. Now, some countries are the same way, right? Let me know. Who in here gets triggered when somebody gets in your bubble? Let me know in the chat. Who gets triggered when somebody comes and gets in your bubble? I get triggered. I'm telling you. I get triggered. But I have learned that that is not his culture. That his culture, he stands close. It's like a respect thing, right? He stands close, stands next to me. I got over it. I got over it because I understand the culture, right? That they don't have that. They don't really have that kind of closeness thing, that triggeredness, right? You're in my zone, crazy. Boom, smash. That's crazy. Exactly. Kayla knows what I'm talking about. Pack a Punch knows what I'm talking about. They're in your zone, right? They're all up in your zone. You're like, get out of my zone, bro. And I've been in a lot of fights. I may not look it, but I've been in a few. Actually, a whole bunch. I've been in a whole bunch for various reasons. I usually don't start it, but I pick somebody and I beat them down if they're after my friends. I'm just saying. You got to back up your friends, right? Especially when you're a kid. You're in LA. You're trying not to get stabbed or shot. That's where I was born, by the way. Born and raised Southern California. I'm surprised I survived to the age that I am. It's pretty amazing. Welcome to the stream, says Wisebot. Welcome, welcome. There we go. The amazing Lord Winter hanging out. I swing on people for being close. Just remember, bro. Just remember, people have different cultures around the world. So you got to take that into account. You know, people might be from somewhere else around the world. That's common to them to be close, to be up next to somebody. Maybe they're always in a crowded room and everybody is always right up on each other. You got to understand that culture. And I learned that from my friend. Brilliant guy. I would have never, you know, if I had hashtag triggered every time he had done that, I would have not been friends with this awesome guy, right? And I always look back at that as like, oh, that was a learning experience. I learned about other cultures. I learned to be able to control myself, so I don't just like, get away from me, man, boom, and knock them down. There was a few times I've been people up in my zone that, you know, I was gonna knock them out. Don't get up in my zone, man. Don't get up in my zone. There we go. Took me a while to start understand at least some of the different cultural differences as Mako's. I know. Understand that, man. There is a bubble around people. There's a bubble around certain cultures. Were you a surfer gang kids? I wasn't in a surfer gang, but I'm like part surfer, part geek. I'm like a surfer geek, right? I love the water. You say, Kismet, we're going to go boating. I'm like, boom, I'm there. Say, Kismet, we're going to go sea doing. Boom, I'm there. We're going to go boogie boarding. We're going to go surfing. We're going to go wind sailing. We're going to do anything with the water. We're going to go get a little bucket of water this big and put our toes in it. I'm there. I'm there. I have gone to the river so many times. I have a lot of river stories, by the way. And I was young then. I was young, well-to-do when it came to cashola, and I would rent like 10, 15, 20 Sea-Doos, and we would go out there and we'd have a great time. I'd rent the most powerful boat on the river, right? V8, outboard, 400s, and we would just have a fantastic time. And there was a lot of debauchery. Not gonna lie, wasn't purely, you know, angelic. There was a lot of drinking. I've saved a few people who were so drunk that they passed out off the side and I had to pull them out of the water. I can say I've done that in my life. There was a lot of scandally clad or non-clad people, but I'm an artist, so I've already seen it all before, a million times, right? I've already seen it all. Seen it all at a certain age, or really at any age. You've seen it once, you've seen it all. Don't get too obsessed. Don't get too obsessed. So there you go. But yeah, I've been around. And if you say water, you say surfing, you say whatever. Now, I'm not going to claim to be the best surfer. I do a lot of falling as a surfer. And I don't think I could even do it anymore because I am totally not in the shape to be a surfer right at the moment. And probably my vertigo would not help me, especially when I'm trying to go, you know, if I tried to go into the pipe or whatever. That would be a real bad place for me to be if I got really, really dizzy. I would really be bad off there because there's like a suction that happens when you're in that wave. So be careful. Be careful if you have bad conditions. But I love surfing. It is very fun. It's very relaxing. There's like a zen about it that is really amazing. Same thing with just being at the beach or just being at the water. Speaking of that, when I went to TwitchCon, you can see that in a video, by the way. I say thank you to everybody who got me to TwitchCon because I got to go back to where I'm from Southern California. Born and raised, lived there for like 30 years. And as the story goes, fell in love with a beautiful girl. Tried to figure out where I want to grow my kids, right? To raise my kids. Not in LA, where I was from. I tried to survive. Luckily, I did. I said, where's a great place? Where's the best schools in the U.S.? Tennessee, which is where my wife is from. So we moved here to Tennessee. That's where I am now. Beautiful place, by the way. Beautiful here. But I miss the beach. I miss the constant sun all the time. Like, it gets to 65. By the way, if you're from California, it gets to 65. We have a heavy coat and blanket on. I know some of you right now are like in deep snow. It's like 20 degrees. And you're like, oh, Kismet. Hard life, bro. Hard life. 65 degrees, you got a heavy coat on. I know you guys are thinking that right now. You guys are totally thinking it. But I'm just going to speed this up. Let's do some questing. Let's do it. We're going to do some gameplay here. Let's do it. Let's speed it up. We'll do some questing. Come on. entertain you guys with at least some gameplay here. So yes. So when I went out there, where I was getting to, get distracted sometimes. When I went out to California for TwitchCon, I did go down to the beach and walked along the beach for a really long way. It was beautiful. It was wonderful. Would have been better if my wife and kids were there, but couldn't afford that. I could only afford get me there, stay there for just the minimal amount of time, and get back. Thanks to you guys. Just you guys. And I stayed with a friend. I like barely had anything. I did have an In-N-Out burger, which I showed you guys, but I just like lived on just the bare minimum. The bare minimum to get there and then to get back. as minimum as I could go. Because that's the situation I'm in right now. But I did go to the beach and I was like, man, I'd love to grab a board. I'd love to grab a boogie board. I'd love to do anything in this water right now. I'd love to get a Sea-Doo and go wave jumping in a Sea-Doo back in the day. So yes, a lot of debauchery in the day, by the way. A lot of debauchery back then. I'm a very boring debauchery person now. So when we go to TwitchCon, by the way, all of you guys, when we go there, because of my medical conditions, I can't drink. I can't go do crazy stuff. I can't be, hanging out with the ladies. I can't be doing all of that. I'm already married anyway. I won't be hanging out with the ladies. But if you need a phone number, you see that cute girl across the street. You're like, Kismet, do me a solid, bro. Be my wingman. Go over there and get that girl's number. I might just do it for you. Now, she's going to look at me like, who's this old guy asking me for my number? But I'll be like, it's not me. It's that guy right over there. I don't need your number. I'm married. There we go. Because I'm at the age, I don't have to worry about it. I know some of you, when you're young, you're afraid to ask the girls out. That's perfectly natural. But believe me, the more you do, the more you ask people out, the less afraid you become. It does hurt when they say no. I'm not going to lie. It does hurt when they say no, but just go for it. You got that person. Don't obsess about that person, though. Just go over there. Ask him out. You never know. Might circle back later one day in your life. There you go. So I wasn't in a surfer gang. Not like in that movie. What was that movie where they were robbing banks? They were robbing banks. Had Keanu Reeves in it. Really super great movie, by the way. And then they had like this gang down there, which actually was the real But now that I think about it, it's the Red Hot Chili Peppers were that gang. Not that kind of gang. Not that kind of crazy gang. That was like, whoa, that was like full circle in the stream. We were talking about red hot chili peppers earlier in the stream. That just like stunned my brain. That just circled back. I have friends like that, but I know their cultures because I look up their culture's lifestyle. There you go. That's the thing to do, man. Be courteous of other people's culture. My classmate, that is a bubble violator. I like that term. I totally am gonna use that term, bubble violator. Oh, I'm gonna take that and put that in nice people, the nice things that people say about my stream, so that when I read that, it's gonna make me laugh. Bubble violators. All right, I'm social out on the desert area. Kids, Hemet, California. Oh, Hemet, California, one of the retirement capitals of California. There, lots of retirees out there in Hemet. It's hot. It's hot out there. We got a lot of beautiful houses out there, though. But it's hot. Very hot. It's like Palm Springs. Beautiful, beautiful retirement community. Amazing. Super hot. Super hot, but wonderful. But wonderful. Hugs. Raise his hand, says Kyla. I'm from Northern California. There we go. I've been all over all the states. All over the western states, anyway. Some of the eastern states here. But all over the western states, Nevada, of course, Arizona, Texas, all of those ones in there. But I've never been to Sacramento. I've been all over California, all the way up top to bottom, right? Even all the way up into Oregon. Been all the way over there, right? All those states around there, and some even in the middle. But never been to Sacramento. And the reason why that's funny for those who don't know California, and the fact that Sacramento is actually the capital of California. So if you win a game show now, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and I just told you that, send me $1. Send me a postcard. Enjoy your money. But the capital of California is not Los Angeles. It's actually Sacramento, and I've never been there. I've been by there, like around it many, many times, but never through there and never went there and stopped there. Well, maybe one day when I go back to California, I will fly there specifically for the reason to say, I've been to Sacramento. Which when most people are saying Northern California, they usually mean right in that Sacramento area there. There we go. There we go. I'm from Southern California. I am from the home of Disneyland, Anaheim. That's where I'm from. Also from Huntington Beach as well. Huntington Beach. Number 13. Ever go to Huntington Beach? Go to Lifeguard Station 13 and say, this is Kismet's favorite part of the beach. There you go. That was always my favorite part of the beach, is where me and my friends all hung out and got into trouble. You practically had to crowbar me away from the water. You practically had to crowbar me away from the beach as a kid. Or out of the pool. If I was in the pool, crowbar me out of there. I don't know, maybe that's what caused well, I don't know, it's 46 years later, though. I don't know how I would have ear problems from water 46 years later, but totally possible. I've been in a lot of water for a lot of times. I've been on Sea-Doos, by the way. Point Break, that's it. Rod Rum and Coulter got it. Done that for two friends. Both got them married to a delay. See, Maiko's know what I'm talking about. Maiko's not afraid to go over there and say hello to the ladies. He's like, it's not for me. Getting you some numbers right here. I'm getting some numbers from my friend. They're really good. They're a little shy. You'll like them. Get some numbers for them. There you go. Now, if your friend's crazy, he's a psychopath, don't give him their number. Because you're going to know your friend better than anybody else. If you don't think they're a good fit, probably not good to give them the number. But you think, hey, this might happen, right? Might happen. You never know. This could be the one. Yeah, Point Break. I love that movie, by the way. Great movie. The new movie sucks. Old movie, Keanu Reeves. That's one of my favorite movies of him in it, right? Because he has a lot of movies that are marginal, but good movie. Good movie, especially if you're a surfer and you're from California. That's your kind of movie. So there you go. I consider myself a surfer geek. I'm all into all sorts of geeky stuff, but I dig the water, anything to do with the water. All right, we're back to this quest. Let's do it. Let's blow it up. We're mega streaming now. We're off the rails now. We're off the rails. We're just keep on going. Screw it. We're off the rails. Let's do it. Let's just keep on going to the stream. My mods are going, oh my gosh, Kismet. Are you ever going to stop? If you need to go, by the way, mods, just go ahead and go. Kismet is riding this crazy train. We're riding this crazy train. We're having some real talk up in here. We're playing a little bit of games. Oh, we got ourselves a pattern there. We got ourselves a pattern there. I don't know. I think my stream is more about, connecting with my audience and connecting with my viewers and talking with you guys than just gaming. And again, if you are a streamer, that's my suggestion. Connect with your peeps. Don't ignore them. Oh, wow. That was a giant circle back. That was a giant circle back. All right. If you were in the stream about 40 minutes ago, I was talking about Swifty. By the way, he ignores his chat. I love him to death. He is awesome, but he totally ignores his chat all the time. He just straight up for an hour or two never looks at his chat. Now, I can understand why, because he's got 1,000 people in there, right? Sometimes more. And I can understand people who have 10,000 people or 5,000 people in their chat. But that's not me. I know what it's like to be on the other end. You come in there and you're like, hey, how you doing? Just saying hi to the streamer. And they never say hi back, right? And if I miss you saying hi, if I miss you asking a question, I want you to throw it in there again. Make sure you put my name, though. Kiz or Kismet. My mods are always watching as well. But make sure you put my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat, because I'm going to be that one streamer who hopefully gets to that level. I don't know if I ever will, but I'm certainly going to try. And I'm going to if I ever get to that level, it is my goal to never miss a thing that you guys say in chat. To never miss it. I know, it's tough. You got 1,000 people in your stream. That's a lot of people. But not everybody is talking directly to you. And I think that's part of being a streamer. I think that's my favorite part of a streamer. If I lost that, if I lost the ability to interact with people in my stream, I think I would be worse of a streamer. Worser. I'd be worser. Worser of a streamer. Worser, I just made that up. Well, some people probably said it before. But yeah, I think I would be a much poorer streamer if I didn't interact. I think the reason why all of you have stayed this long in the stream is because I'm talking directly to you right now. And you're like, whoa, this Kismet guy, man, he talks right to us. He's like in a rare mode tonight. He's like all in the real talk mode tonight. He looks absolutely exhausted, and someone should probably carry him to bed at some point. But this is what happens. His canoe is Kea. Kea new. Canoe. Canoe. He's canoe to me. I don't care. He's like that thing you get in and canoe. Canoe Reeves. Dark Dragon. Canoe. Canoe Reeves. Hey, people butcher my name all the time. Kismet. Kismet in the chat. Okay. Now it's Kismet. Do I call him out on it? Not every time. By the way, speaking of WoW, back in the day. Oh, we got our vault. We got our lunchbox. I'm not going to play the lunchbox again. We'll play it. We'll play it next time on Wednesday. We will play it. Oh, that's too exhausting. I barely was able to do that last one. It feels too much like giveaways. I need to rest. I need to rest from those for at least a day. So yes, is like house key. Keanu Reeves. There we go. Keanu Reeves. I butcher everybody's name, so should be no different. My members know all too well. And again, I've had over 800 members, nearly 900 members. Each of those members has 10 to 20 alts. That's 8,000 names that I get to butcher. That's 8,000 names that I have to try to remember, and I ain't going to remember them. The two things I'm really terrible at, remembering numbers and remembering people's names. So I have to really work at it. I have to work at it to remember people's names. So if you come in my chat and I go, oh, crash. Oh, it's so-and-so. That I remembered your name is a miracle in itself. Frankly, it's a miracle I remember my mods' names in some days. Or my name. Sometimes I forget my own name. There we go. All right. I went from growing up in the sunny California to living in the cold lands of Canada. Oh, mama. Coltar, you guys don't have cold. You have, wow, it's cold. You have the holy moly, it's cold. Now, from the people who are living here in Tennessee, some of these people walk around with shorts and a t-shirt when it's 20 degrees. Hey, more power to you if you built up that resistance. Not me. I'm like a bear. I hibernate during the cold. I hibernate when it's cold. But it'd be like people who live here in 20-degree weather, moving to Antarctica would be like the difference in temperature, right? That's like 60 or 70-degree difference in certain times of the year. That's what, and I tell people all the time, oh, it's not that, they tell me, oh, it's not that cold, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you moved to Antarctica and then tell me that. Tell me about how you went from one temperature level to another. There you go. Just to get rid of the crashing? Well, you know, mine normally doesn't ever crash. It's only when I'm streaming. It's because I have it piped through my streaming machine that makes it crash. I have a feeling that if I wasn't streaming on my iPad, because when I'm playing offline, I play this offline too, by the way, this particular Vault. Vault 45. I've been playing it since June 11th of 2015. Has run continuously all that time. I'm one of the original Fallout Shelter streamers. Back in the day. Boom! You gone. You gone, sucker! Back in the day. So I've been playing consistently this thing. I find it only crashes, by the way, when I'm in a quest. Or when I'm tapping too fast. Sometimes I think it's me. But, again, this game is usually incredibly stable. But if you want to play a really awesome version of this game, my favorite version now, even though I've played on the iPad, I'm playing an iPad here. See it here on my little stand. And I've also played it on Android. I've had 6 vaults going simultaneously. And I've also played it on the PC. The PC version is the best. It really is. It's really awesome. And if you were awesome, or if I was awesome, wanted to do something awesome for you guys, and you guys wanted to play this game, and you're like, Kismet, I'd like to play a game, but I don't want to pay no money. I want to play it for free, and I want to play it on my PC. There you go. Follow that link. Goes right to Bethesda. You can download Fallout Shelter for free and play it on your PC. It is the single greatest version of Fallout Shelter. I love this game. I've been playing continuously this whole entire time. I never get tired of it. I know some people played it and said, Kismet, aren't you tired of that game? Nope. I'm a huge Fallout fan. You will see me play a lot of Fallout on my stream. I have 1,550 hours in Fallout 4. You'll see me retro play. We were playing Fallout 1 the other day, then Fallout 3, then Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, incredible version, by the way. Never played Fallout New Vegas. Never played it, just hadn't had enough time. Been doing MMOs with my team. Kill those mole rats. All right, everybody. All right, everybody. We're going to have to wind this down, though. We got a lot of awesome people in the stream. But we're going to have to do something fun. All the people that we were going to raid probably went offline now. All right, who do we got to show some love to? Who do we got to show some love to? We're going to show them a whole lot of love. Now, this is something that I do in my stream, by the way, everybody. I've stayed a whole long extra time, like 2 extra hours. Is we go and we do something called the Kismet Love Train. Now, I've got to thank a few peeps, and you're going to see me go way above and beyond with some excellent titles. And we're going to show some people some love. I call it the Kismet Love Train. We go out, we show some people some love. We say, Kismet Love Train. We go in there, or Kismet Raid, whatever you want to do. We'll have a little thing for you to copy and paste and put in there. And our goal, we don't need them to raid us back. We don't need to have them give us followers. We don't need all of that. That's nice. I appreciate it when people do that. I'm not saying that isn't awesome. Banlish does it to me. I do it to Banlish. Or I did to Banlish first, and then he did it to me, if you want to know the order. And then the same thing with Drunk. I've gone over there, rated him a bunch of times. He's rated me. I appreciate that big time. But we do it because we're trying to make people smile. As we send out that Kismet Love Train, we get on that train, we send love out to other people. And it is the wonderful thing, because you know what happens? They get on that love train. Like I just rated somebody the other day. I got on that love train. I went over there, and I dropped the love train on him. Person only had like 5 people in his chat. And he's like, I've never had more than 10 people in my stream. We dropped 60 people in there. 60 plus people in there. Now, we've rated some awesome peeps as well. And we're going to go show some more love here in just a second. So I would appreciate if all of you who have hung in there, is the best way I can say it, including my mods who have hung in there tonight. And for all of those who have hung in there and just literally listened to me talk all this time, to have some real talk with you guys, to have a special kind of holiday moment with you guys. Normally I'm playing a bunch of games and I'm talking about tips and I'm trying to give you guys all the best cool things I've learned and give you, to get more fun and enjoyment out of your game. That's really what my stream is typically about, but really about positivity and bringing positivity to your day, giving you a little bit of positivity in your day, right? But today is just a whole bunch of real talk, and I appreciate you guys just chilling out here because I am just absolutely exhausted. I'm exhausted for a very good reason, giving back all that love to you guys because it grew to such a point that was epic. I thought we'd give away about 10 or 20 games, some really nice games like Skyrim and, some other stuff. But we ended up giving 100 games away. We even gave away a pack of 20 games to one person. We gave them 20 games in one drop. It was worth like 70 plus bucks, like 75 bucks. It was awesome. It was incredible. I had so much stuff to give away. I had to give away every 5 minutes. That's how much stuff I had to give away. Every 5 minutes, I had to just give away stuff, and we did it for hours. We did it for hours last night. Go watch my VOD. You can watch me. I'm like, I have to give this stuff away every 5 minutes. There's no way we're going to be here for like 20 hours, right? So you can go watch my video on demand from yesterday and watch me do that. But we're going to go ahead and have to call it here. I would love to spend with you guys more time. But I should err on the side of caution so I can be here on Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I stream 6 days a week. I'm hardcore. 6 days a week. 8:30 to about usually 2 a.m. So we're like 2 hours over tonight. And I have enjoyed it immensely. I've enjoyed immensely just sitting here, chilling out with you guys. This is how I am, by the way. If I'm pretty chill. When we meet at TwitchCon, we'll just chill out. We'll have a conversation. We'll talk games. We'll have a fun time. That's the way I am. Maybe we'll go for breakfast. Maybe we'll go for dinner. Maybe we'll just hang out. Maybe you guys will go for a few drinks. I'll hang out with you. I'm old enough to go get some drinks. I am. I won't be drinking any drinks. I'm just telling you because I can't because of my medical conditions. I know that sucks, right? For those of you who can drink, drink responsibly and enjoy the fact that you can. All right? Go easy on it, though. Go easy. Go easy. But I will hang out with you. I'll chill out. We'll go have a good time. We'll chill out. Don't be crazy. Don't be crazy. That's funny. That strikes me as funny. Don't be crazy, but we'll hang out. All right. So let's get this going. Let's get this going. Now, while I'm setting that up, we're going to go ahead and say some thank yous, and I'm going to get you guys fired up in the chat. I'm going to use my last bit of energy that I have left and get back into my normal Kismet mode. Ready? First, we're going to say thank you. Let's say thank you to some peeps. I've got that raid started. I'm going to set it up here while you guys are getting fired up. But let's say thank you to some awesome peeps. Boom! These awesome peeps right here. The people that keep the stream going. My legend, or my mega supporter, Dark Angel, who is now probably
Hail to the king.
The king. He's probably now a Giga supporter, by the way. Also, these legendary peeps. I'm going to try to say all your names. I apologize. I am exhausted. But Kidney Killer, Misfit Jim, Resident Spike, JS Cags, Mace Windu, Noah, Grandpa Plays, Amazing Streamer, Tell Us Show, Code is Steel Pie, Kern Jez, Action 2.0, Wink, Super Size Peanuts, Ang, Big JP, That's Mr. On You, Fast Out, Crazy, Ameridave, and all my other people who have not yet made it on that list, who have become my legendary supporters as well, to you guys as well. And of course, you can subscribe, you can follow me on Twitter, you can subscribe to YouTube and sub on Patreon. You can do all of those things if you want. Or be a lurker, be a mysterious stranger. Anytime, you are welcome to come in the stream and just chill out. We have a great chill stream in here. We have a great chill stream in here. Now, of course, I also got to say thanks to my best mods on Twitch. Who else does these awesome 3D titles? Just me. Sister Wolf, Ameridave, Chewy Bakanushka, and of course, Crazy and Dark Angel. Now, normally this is my schedule. I've got a PC on the way. We're going to put it together. We're going to get back to some PC gaming. Team games. Random night. 7 Days to Die. Going to be doing some Witcher on Retro Night. We're going to be doing some Fallout games. We're going to be in the whole entire past Fallout library. As well as we're going to be doing, of course, Witcher 3 and all that fun stuff. We're going to be doing team games, Star Wars The Old Republic as well. Again, more 7 Days to Die and, of course, Fallout 4. And maybe some other new games like Ark and stuff like that. All right? We'll be doing a whole bunch of that. Everyone in the stream right now who's normally in my stream is like, oh my gosh, Kismet is literally like on zero battery right now. Normally I'm at like 100%. I am normally like so hyped. But I'm going to get hyped here in just a second. I'm going to go back here to the gameplay. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to call this quest finished. So we got a quest done today on the stream. We got a quest done. Yeah, we got a quest. Thumbs up, everybody. We got a quest. We got a quest done. There we go. Yes, J Dunk. Give poor Dark Angel a few days to get that game out to you. He will get it to you, bro. He's exhausted. All my mods are exhausted. I'm exhausted. We gave away way much. It grew, again, I was only going to give like 20 or so away, but we ended up giving hundreds away. People started donating a massive amount, and we just did nothing but give away games for you guys, to give back to that love to you guys for being in the stream, literally nonstop for like the last 25 days, except for on Tuesdays. 6 days a week, giving stuff away. We are exhausted. So please give him like a day, give him till Tuesday, maybe even to Wednesday to get that game out to you, bro. He will get it out to you for all those people who want. All right, he will. He is exceptionally great. All right, so we're going to close that. We're going to get out of here. And now it's time. All right. Let me muster. The last of my strength. Here we go, everybody. Got my Kismet shirt on. Now, everybody, here we go. All right. I'm going to use the last bit, and then I'm going to crash out and sleep. Here we go. I want all you guys to get hyped in the chat right this minute. I want you to throw that love train in there, copy that Kismet thing there, the Kismet Army Raid, highlight it, copy it, paste it in that chat so I know that you're ready to raid. Paste it in that chat, blow it up. I want to see a mega love train in there. I want to know that you're ready to raid someone, to pay it forward, to get on that Kismet love train, and we're going to take it and show it to somebody else. That's what we do in the stream. Get on the train. Let's go, everybody. Get on that love train. I'm going to get this raid ready. I am now incredibly dizzy because I just did all of that. But we're going to do it anyway. We're not going to give up. We are absolutely going to show some people some love. We're going to do it right now. Oh, already ready to go. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. So let's see it in the chat, everybody. Oh, look at you guys go. You guys are blowing it up. Now I got a ton of people in here. I got a ton of peeps. You are all amazing peeps for hanging out in my stream all this time. All this time. There was like 110 people literally sitting in here watching me tap little stuff and real talk to you guys all night long. You were literally sitting here going, Kismet is talking to us the whole time. And we did get a quest done. And we did a little stuff in the vault. But really, it's not my standard. Usually, I'm at a whole nother level of gameplay. I'm not literally at the point where I'm exhausted to such a point where I'm going to literally fall out of the chair, which would be highly entertaining for you guys, I know. But we're going to get that love train fired up. I'm going to use it. What little bit of energy I have left. We are going to get in there. Look at you guys blowing it up. I think you're ready. I think you guys are ready to go. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn that out. Now, the people to raid are the people who aren't expecting, because you get the best response. Now, we raided somebody yesterday. You know who raided? This person! Right down there. Shh. Shh, everybody. Shh. We raided her last night. Now, she's not expecting us to raid her again. She's thinking, Kismet never going to come in my stream again. He's never going to raid me again. He already raided me once. But that's the best fun thing. Now, our job, we have one job. I don't care if she follows me back. I don't care if she sends a raid back to me. That is not the purpose of my stream. The purpose of my stream, send out that Kismet love train, get people on that Kismet love train, keep that love train going to other streamers, right? That's my focus of my stream. And I learned that at TwitchCon, by the way. What is the purpose of your stream? The purpose of my stream, enjoy what moments I have left in life, what minutes I have left. Hang out with you guys, which I really enjoy. Give it back to you guys. Send that love right back to you. And make people smile. That's our goal. If we can make her smile, we've done it. All right? We're going to do it right now. Let me get ready. Don't wait for it. Oh, I know some of you are like, ah, ha, ha. No, wait for it. Wait for it. We want to sneak up. We want to sneak up on her. Sneak up. All right, so go ahead and copy that in the chat. Get ready. Kismet's all talking soft today. Kismet, we can barely hear you, bro. Thank you, Frostlin. Go with us, Frostlin. Come on, let's go over. Let's go over, show her some love. I'll be back Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 days a week. Keeping that streaming going. Trying to get that partnership every single day. Working on it. So I can start my journey. Start my new journey as a streamer. Right? Be a legit streamer. Right? But even if I don't get that partnership, I'll keep doing it. I love it. I enjoy it every night. All right. So here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do it. Let's blow it up, everybody. It's time to get that Kismet love train going. Let's go. I'm going to use what little bit I have left to do the Kismet love train. Let's go. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it. Look at you guys go. Look at you guys go over there. Oh, this is going to be a great love train. Go get her. Yes. Sister Wolf in there. Dark Angel. Meriday. Stretch Miser going, what the? What? Dragon Draws. Crazy.
Again. What?
There's that smile. There's that smile. Raid successful. There you go, guys.
No.
Even a bigger raid than we did yesterday.
What's up?
Incredibly massive raid. She don't know how big it is yet. She don't know. Well, she knows now. You guys are blowing it up. Look at that.
Guns currently, the shotguns.
Playing some 7 Days to Die, my latest and greatest addiction. I love this game. I can't wait to get my new PC so I can play it. I want to play it with you guys. I want to play.
Well, I hope you didn't plan to go to sleep anytime soon.
There you go. Yes. I hope you didn't plan to go see it anytime soon because we're about to blow it up in here.
Fine. Sister Wolf, what's up? Hey, welcome back.
We're going to blow it up. All right.
Back, everybody.
I am at that point of exhaustion, everybody. I would love to hang around and talk with you guys all night long. I appreciate every single person that came in here from Banlish, Frostlin, from Drunk, all of you awesome peeps who came in here and raided my channel and literally just watched me be exhausted all night long. Thank you so much for the support. Love it so much. We're going to keep that support going for other streamers. We're going to show her some love. I'm going to throw that host right now. She's gonna get like 80 people dropped in her channel right now. 90 people actually right in her channel. How many I got in there? I've got over 90. We're gonna do it right now, at least according to the latest thing. I'm gonna rest for a couple days. I'll probably rest for tonight and a portion of tomorrow. Do a little bit of videos, and then see you guys on Wednesday. All right, see you guys on Wednesday. Here comes the host. Let's see what she says. Boom.
It was a good hype. Oh yeah, I was like, whoa! Like I've been rated a lot, and no doubt. I mean, we're talking like anybody in the beer brigade, any other streamer I've seen, that is by far the most like chat heavy, like involved, like raid ever. Like of all raids, you guys are like so involved in it. It's awesome. The community involvement in it is great. I need SMG. I have shotgun. I wish we had like a crazy horde night. Like you did.
We missed the horde night.
Like,
Bummer.
Damn. Thank you very much, Kismet. Mega host.
That's right. We call it the mega host. Anything above 50 is a mega host. Because believe me, she's got 621 followers. She's got 30, 40 people, which is very respectful as a streamer, by the way, with only that many followers. But we're going to show her some more love. Show her some love over there. Hit that follow button. Go for it. And again, my name is Kismet. I appreciate everybody hanging out in the stream. I will see you guys. I am so exhausted. I can actually see myself on stream, and I am exhausted. My eyes are literally like going to close. I appreciate everybody. We will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.